So, welcome to the patch review. Also first, yes, good job, Wurzel-san. It's a good setup, right? Yeah, looks alright. What do we have here? Oh, new technologies, nice, with icons. Apparently making these icons is really expensive and difficult to do for these game developers. I don't understand why, but here we are, new icons. Love to see it. A new random map. I wonder if this is gonna be in ranked. Looks pretty sick. With like gold in the center and some gold in the other. Around, not just in the center. This could be a good map, honestly, like Midgard, but maybe better. Or different at least. New cheats. Summon Quetzalcoatl to the map. Quetzalcoatl will fly around the map in their snake form, wandering passively for the rest of the match. Okay. Falcor. Isn't that a never-ending story dragon? I think it is. Oh, or maybe some Star Wars. I don't know. I'm bad at this. Anyone can feel free to correct me. Summon Quetzalcoatl from the Obsidian Mirror campaign as a player-controlled destructive force. Okay. Lock Dragon. We're not gonna read through this. I'm just gonna assume the game is flawless now. No bugs. The War Hut and Nobles Hut now have unique construction stage models that better fit their final structures. Nice. We needed this. Pillar of Talokan will now be shown in full detail across all texture. Blah blah blah. Okay. This is not very interesting. Added pre-queue convert to gate. Ooh, that's sick. That's a nice change. So everyone should go and just change your gate hotkey to pre-queue gate hotkey. There's no reason not to do that. It's really, really useful. And some Demeter things as part of her being reworked. Yo, finally! Fixed a bug that caused attack move to fail for Norse military. Yo, it's been 84 years this bug has been in the game, but now it's fixed. So finally I can change my farm hotkey when playing Norse from Shift F to F. Again, that's nice. Oh, Argon no longer selectable through Find Hero. I know a lot of people have been complaining about that. Sick. UI, let's just skip through it. Controller, we're skipping it. Improved attack move to make it more responsive. Damn. Exceeding path to claims many. That's so nice. I really hope this works. That's one of the things about AUM that really bugs me and many other top players is attack move doesn't work too well. But if it's being improved or attempted at fixing, that's a good sign. So that should be fun to play with. Nice, and this relic drop off, shift click. Hopefully that works now. Ooh, and Blazing Prairie has been fixed. So that means Jurong is better. Viable. Wasn't viable before because of the bug. Alright. We want to get to the juicy stuff. This is all in... Oh wait, we are at the... This is still... I thought this was Gauntlet, but no. Myth units from a previous age now have their hit points and damage increase from plus 20% to plus 25%. Sick. It probably doesn't change much, but... It's pretty cool. Maybe something like Minotaurs, Centaurs. Oh, the myth unit Cyclops. Cyclops is a good one. That's going to be like the Cyclops Fast Heroic. It's going to be slightly better because of this. Village center damage from 3% to 5%. And tower from 5% to 10%. Not for fortresses though. So that's probably the one that you usually do it in the most. You know, have 20 villagers next to a Migdal. It's not going to work anymore. Or that's not going to be changed as a result of this. Only towers, town centers, and village centers. So I guess the big one is town centers for this change. It's a good change because especially early classical age, sometimes diving can be a bit too oppressive. Advanced fortifications now also affect tower damage by plus 50%. Holy. Dude, if you play China and you get all the tower upgrades and the advanced fortifications, I think your towers are going to deal ridiculous damage. That's something you have. I really got to try that out. Because that's, I think it could potentially be broken. Let me just get the chat from YouTube in as well. Hey, pre-drag. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're just going over the patch notes here. Electricity Inc. Nice to see you. Guys, this one, I think it's a huge late game China buff. It's ridiculous how strong these China towers are going to be. I think something worth trying out. I should almost make a notepad of things I want to try. Let me do that actually. It's something like I always forget when I read these patch notes. China towers. Ballistics available in the classical age and cheaper. That's crazy. I wonder how that works for Hades. If he gets that in classical age, because then that's huge and ridiculous classical age buff for Hades. Some relic changes. Yeah, this relic was ridiculously strong. 10% attack speed, now only 5. And this one was very strong as well. Also a good nerf. Then Greeks get more favor, especially with more villages on Temple. So like... yeah, so like mid to late game, it's not unusual that you'll see some players with 15-20 villagers on favor. And that's going to net them like 20% more favor now. That's quite significant, I think. It's divine buff. Hey, Rebel. Yeah, probably. Probably true. Alright, Hades. Balls of Erebus. Nerfed. Probably fair. I think Hades was just a head above all the other Greeks. So, it's a minor nerf. Hades will still play it the same way. Will be played the same way. Probably gonna be gone more or less unnoticed. But it does matter, this nerf. I think it's a good nerf, because Hades, like I said, simply looked a little bit stronger than the other Greeks. And here comes Demeter changes. So +1 villages can now... These have been removed. +1 villages can work on a farm. Village centers have additional HP and increased attack per garrisoned villager. Buildings build faster when close to gold mines. These are gone. Loki's back, baby. Dude, I saw the Loki changes and nothing else. And then I just started my stream because I thought, nah, people usually ask for my thoughts on these things, so may as well stream it. So now village centers train units 25% faster. Herdables fatten 25% faster and can fatten 15% more. Human soldiers and myth units train plus 10% faster per age. Wow, that's so significant. Plus 30% heroic, 40% in mythic. Cool changes so far. Herdable spawn from aging up no longer follow rally points. Nice. Divine labor. This technology was utter ass before. So let's see what it does now. No longer increases villager wood and gold carry capacity. Instead, villagers gather from herdables and farms 10% faster. Huge! This makes Demeter into sort of a Hades role, where you can really research divine labor very, very fast. I wonder if this works on chicken. If that's the case, then that's something you gotta consider for sure. Because husbandry works on chicken, that's why I'm thinking maybe this one does too. Villager hit points healed for each drop off reduced from 18 to 10. Oh, so that effect remains. That's pretty cool. No longer researchable at town or village center, is instead researchable in the granary. Yeah. So definitely something you want to consider really going for quickly. Although, obviously you don't want to go on herdables and farms after 5 minutes, so we'll see. It's a cool change, because the technology was not even worth researching before. So I love it. Yeah, and the village center trains units 25% faster. It's not quite as fast as the town center, but it does mean that if you build a village center with Demeter, you're not going to be far behind at all. It's a really cool change. So I think the standard play is you're gonna build a village center on top of a gold mine. If there's gold and hunt next to a village center, then that's gonna be huge value. So usually you're limited by how good your settlement is. But with this change, it's not so. So Demeter already quite unique from just this. So on certain maps like Steppe, village centers can be really strong there. I'm sure there are other maps where that's the case, maybe Savannah or something. So very cool. It's gonna be so much fun to see how this goes. Could be OP. It's a good chance. Hello, Golden Royal. Just looking through the patch notes here. Herdable spawn from ATM no longer follow rally point. Yeah. Oh, we already been here. Athena restoration nerfed. So because we get more favor, we have to nerf restoration. This was already oppressive before. So given that we get more favor, this has to be nerfed. So that's nice. We get a new technology, Hymn of the Wildwood. Heroes heal nearby units for 0.75 HP per second in a 5 radius. Whoa, that's crazy. 150 gold, 20 favor. Available in the temple. So it's like Zeus technology on steroids. Available to Pan. I wonder if nearby units, it probably does include the unit itself. In which case, that's really sick. So heroes, if you have both of them nearby each other, that's 1.5 HP per second. They're gonna be regenerating. Really crazy. So that's already a good change to Pan, I think. Because it means that you can use those heroes a lot more aggressively, given that they're gonna be regenerating. And it's like you have a bonus to your army, almost. It is a bonus to your army. A good bonus to your army. And that's what Pan needed. So that's huge. Because he's got the Lycaons, the eco boost, and the eventual power spike with the werewolves, but he did need something else, and I think this kind of covers it. That's cool. No longer spawns Lycaons upon town or village center completion. New effect, buildings cost minus 10% less wood, and +1 villagers can gather from farms. Oh, so that's kind of like what you had for free, now you have to get it through Pan. That's nice. Cost 200 food, 20 favor. That's a steep price, though. You're not just gonna get this immediately. So you do the 2 TC boom, and then you're gonna have to wait a bit before you can afford this. So you can't just immediately produce farms and have 2 villagers on them. No longer researchable in the temple, instead researchable in the storehouse and granary. Okay. Thorned walls also affects towers and fortresses. Okay. Probably a pretty strong effect, to be honest. Set mains in shambles? Really, Setfed? I haven't gotten there yet. We're both... I'm a set main too, Setfed. So we're both struck here. Rename to Call of Lycaon. No longer increases damage by +2 hack. Blah blah blah. No longer speed. New effect. Town and village... Predatory Instinct. Town and village centers now spawn 1 Lycaon for each present and future. So you don't have to get this while you're building a new town center. Pretty nice. And Lycaons now gain 25% damage. And it's a lot cheaper than before. No longer allows Lycaons to be transformed at will, as this feature is present on the base unit. Damn! Huge buff to Lycaons. Big buff. Demeter gonna be strong, guys. With the village center tech and with the Lycaons here, she's gonna be a real force to be reckoned with. Even if you go village center, the fact that you get Lycaons on top of it means that your economy will be equal, if not stronger, than your opponents on a village center. It's gonna be very strong. Bronze repeat cost increase from +10 to +25. Once again, just ensuring that with the new favor changes, something like this doesn't become oppressive. Hestia Communal Hearth, okay, pretty much the same deal. Village Gather Rate multiplier increased from 10% to 15%. That does mean that you wanna maybe use it more defensively when possible. Because if you get this on top of a gold mine and farms and wood, you know, in an ideal scenario, that's a significant boost, 15%. It's like having Calpulli additions, having these nearby. Guiding Flame, new technology, increases ship line of sight by +4 and ship attack range by +15%. It costs 200 wood, 15 favor, 25-second research time in the dock, and it's only through Hestia. So what this does is that on maps like Marsh, maybe even Blue Lagoon, Watering Hole, you're gonna be able to actually shoot town centers with your siege boats. And Demeter is the only one that can do that. So I think with this in mind, you know, when you get Mythic Age, you can get this technology and the 2 boat upgrades. She's gonna be strong on Watering Hole and Marsh because of this effect. It's something that used to be in the old game that people would play around a lot, but it's not present in Retold because ships cannot reach the town centers. But I imagine with this change that they will be able to. So, big Mythic Age technology here. It's through Hestia, a Heroic Age god, but it's in Mythic Age that it really pays off. Gracious Hospitality. No longer increases population for farms near town centers. Now increases house build limit by +2. So that's 20 extra population. And it costs 275 gold, 22 favor. A big price for that, but it's a good effect. It's a really good effect. 20 population is a lot. And since it's researched from houses, one of the few technologies that's researched from the house. Persephone Underworld Invasion. Hit points of Eidolon units, Eidolon, I don't know how to pronounce this, reduced from -33% is removed. Now spawns a minimum of 30 Eidolons at base with +30 per town center. At base. I wonder if that's a town center or what that is. Not sure what it means. Probably 30 by default, and then if you have 3, it's gonna be 90. The casting player can no longer build any town or village centers during the duration of the power. Only human soldiers are valid Eidolon targets. Only human soldiers! So that means it's going to be similar to Ragnarok's playstyle where creating clear counterplay through myth units. So you're gonna get a shit ton of human units. And that's gonna mean that you just spam myth units. If you're against Underworld Invasion, you're just spamming myth units. And also, if you're playing as Demeter, it's really important that before you click the god power, you have all your 4 heroes out. And ideally, probably a few myth units as well, to take care of enemy myth units. Harvest of Souls, and that's from Persephone still. Infantry attack 20% faster and deals 15% more damage upon killing an enemy unit. Sounds pretty good. 40-second research time, Armory and Military Academy. It's a new technology, so it's on top of the one that she already has that gives them attack speed or something. So infantry gonna be amazing for Demeter in the late game. Sacred Land technology no longer gives farms a healing aura. That's good, because it was a big troll technology before. Instead, villagers working on farms also grant 0.1 gold per second while gathering. Villagers gather 10% faster from farms. So not only do they gather faster from farms, they also get 10% of the food income added with gold. So it's like effectively something like 21% faster or 25% more gathering from farms. Ridiculous bonus. Really, really, really strong. 200 food, 20 favor. Not even a big price in the Mythic Age. Sick. Persephone gonna be very strong after this with the technologies and with the Sacred Land here. Even after using Underworld Invasion, there's still a lot to be played for. Really sick. Forge of Olympus, Armory research speed reduced from 100% to 50%. Good nerf, and the price has been nerfed by plus 25%. So that's good. Forge of Olympus was really, really strong. People would go fast mythic with Greek And they would just be really, really strong with all the armory upgrades created near instantly. So a bit more time to push if you're the opponent here. A bit more time to punish them for going fast mythic. The Lycaon can now transform at will without needing an upgrade. So it's huge. When you get disrupted in the early classical, now you're not gonna be -1 villager whenever one of these things transforms. It's big. And they get extra damage versus... Whoa, what? Bonus damage versus sentry towers ×4 and applies to all tower type buildings. These things are ridiculously good at taking down towers. What? So you can send your Lycaon forward immediately and then just take down towers very effectively, I think. Sounds broken. 4x multiplier versus towers, and you can transform at will. I think it's gonna be ridiculously strong. I think I want to try this in editor, see if I'm wrong. But I imagine that these things are gonna be tower destroyers. And it says tower type buildings. I think this also applies to fortresses then. I think they're a tower type building. So whenever you're against 2 Migdal strongholds, for example, not unusual that Egyptians are gonna build that, you go like Lycaons then. Interesting. Food gathering rate from huntable and herdable animals increased from +25% to +50%. What? That's such a big bonus. And they're cheaper too. And they cost less population. Well, for villager version at least. Damn. Demeter is an economic powerhouse. With some cool tricks up her sleeve in the mid game. Centaur, less damage from the special ability, +50 hit points and +2 pierce damage from the regular attack, and -2 range. That's huge. -2 range is really, really big. It makes it a lot more doable for the Egyptian to deal with this in the classical age and easily in the heroic age. So I think Centaur has been oppressive for a while, quietly gone under the radar as a really OP myth unit. I think it's a good adjustment. More HP, more base damage, and then less oppressive due to the attack range nerf. Also Verbus nerf. No, I was just saying, I don't think it's bad at all. I think Hades was so much better than the other Greeks, and all in all, Hades is gonna be played about the same. It's you shouldn't be on the floor crying like that. Nemean Lion, +2 attack, hack and crush. You're not me. Hey Polo. Polo, thanks so much for the subscription. Hope you're doing well. You're on the floor crying. Obstruction size, who cares? Hades is so annoying. Yeah, I was just saying, he was the strongest of the Greeks. So now I think it's good that he's being slightly nerfed here. Hamadryad, cheaper and doesn't cost gold, so a slight buff there. Dude, Hamadryad are very, very good. And they're gonna be even better now. I think Demeter, this is my prediction, Demeter is gonna be A tier or S tier god. I think the fact that she's Greek and she's got so many economic bonuses, benefits, plus she's got really cool tools in the mid game and especially late game, I think this makes her A or S tier. It's my prediction. Could very well be OP. But she's not been played a lot. She's like, even when she was released, people barely even played her much, so it's a good thing that she gets a spot in the limelight for a bit here, and I am personally excited to play it. Hippias +5 HP, Prodromos +5% pierce armor, and extra damage against cavalry. So this is really cool. This is actually a Hades buff, by the way. Something that Hades really struggled against was something like camel raids, because you had to build these Prodromos in order to deal with it, and they kinda sucked, if we're being real. So having better baseline Prodromos is a good Hades buff. Good Greek buff, of course, in general, but I think Hades in particular, of course Poseidon as well, gonna feel this. I wonder how good Poseidon is gonna be after this. Amazon Archer. Can build as many as you want. Very fast units. Well, 4.8, quite fast units for archers, you know. Hit points, 120. Population, 2 to 3. Bit of a cost change. Train time reduction. What does it say here? The Amazon Archer is going to be the first goldless human unit and shifted its power into being a fast, long-range super archer rather than a slow, build-limited super archer with bonus damage against buildings. So it costs 85 wood, 85 food, and 95 wood. Dude, so you can, as Demeter, you can build village center and not leave your base in the Mythic Age. Because you have food in farms, and you can even have 2 villagers on each farm. And wood is always a plenty in AOM. And then you can just rely on these Amazon Archers. Yeah, Demeter's gonna be really relevant, checkmate. Really, really relevant. And late game, this Amazon Archer here, I think also gonna be very relevant. Yeah, Poseidon with the Centaur nerf and then better horses, it's great. I like that direction for Poseidon. Free gold and trash human unit. You don't get 2 villages and farms anymore. Oh, not at all? Wasn't it part of a technology either? Ah, that's rough for her then. Ra, plus 5% berry gather rate. Good. Ra was struggling. Best. Sphinxes. Cheaper. Alright, I'm putting in my notepad. We're doing Sphinx spam. With Ra. Gotta try that one. It's one of those strategies that used to be really, really broken some patches ago, like almost a year, I think. Hey, John Shepard, thank you so much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Sphinx spam, I think this is a potential really, really good technology. Scorpion Man, slight cost buff. Very, very slight, but it's good. 24 favor was a lot for bit of an underwhelming unit. Hey, Ice Machina. Pharaoh, more damage in the Arcade Gauge. That's gonna help out versus Kronos Rush and other stuff. Spearman, better versus Cavalry. I like that. Spearman, just these small little Egyptian buffs. It's probably needed. It's funny, everyone used to say that Egyptian was OP and super oppressive, but nothing's really changed with Egyptian, yet somehow they're not even that great anymore. You'll be stopping again soon? Nice, John. Thank you. Lighthouse cost reduced from 300 to 200 gold. Wow, 200 gold for a lighthouse. It's a good building. It takes a while to build it, but once you have it, it's not a bad building at all, especially with Ra, when it's empowered by a monument. So when you're playing Ra in Mythic Age, honestly, you gotta start building lighthouses. It's super good. 200 gold for Omniscience almost. Alright, here comes a juicy part. It's Norse Pantheon. Thor, this change, unlucky for all the Thor enjoyers out there. I think this is gonna relegate Thor to being a water god. I don't think he's gonna be very relevant on land anymore after this. But I've only seen the numbers, so I'm not sure. But I think he'll be played mostly on maps like Midgard, Mirage maybe. You know, just water maps in general. I don't know why I say maps like it. I mean, maps with water. Because he's still very relevant there. But it's rough. Archaic Age nerf here. Yeah. Like I said, he's gonna be amazing on water still, but on land, unless Crackhack, Mires, or someone like that comes up with a sick build. For now, I'm gonna say he's a water god. Loki, this is the big one. Holy. Spy cost reduced from 60 to 30. This is so sick. So, you can spam this. I don't know what the recast cost is for Spy, if it's like plus 10 or plus 50 or whatever it is, but definitely casting it a second time is something you want to do on Loki now. You're gonna have 2 spies on the enemy here. Loki is gonna be so sick. There's other Norse buffs too, by the way. I cheated a bit, and I looked at the Norse changes before I started. I think Loki is gonna be so much fun. I'll put that in Notepad. Loki in capital letters. Nothing else need to be added, just playing Loki. It's gonna be so much fun. I think Loki is potentially a top god after all the changes we're seeing here. Vikings, the Njord technology for raiding cavalry that no one ever got because Jarls are simply better in the heroic age, now has a 1.5 extra divine damage. So I'm still not sure if people are gonna get this, but it's so significant, 1.5 divine damage. So what I'm thinking is, maybe especially with Odin, you're going Freya, you go really heavy into raiding cavalry, and by the time you decide you want to go heroic, you find yourself with 30 raiding cavalry, and you think to yourself, if I go Njord and I get Vikings, my raiding cavalry are gonna be so strong. I think that's the scenario we're looking for, and then we get these raiding cavalry that deal a shit ton of extra damage, plus they generate gold. I think it is not nearly as good as the Ivory Netsuke that we see Japanese players using. It's not nearly as good, but the fact that they also get 1.5 divine damage, I can see this being super good. In some instances, Jarl is still the better unit, but I think situationally, you want to go for this thing, especially as Odin when you have Freya raiding cavalry already established. Not so much a Loki change in my humble opinion. Frost, -5 second nerf. Okay, Frost was an amazing god power. Really, really amazing. Slightly less so now, but still very good. Draugr, small buff in -25 wood cost. And Frost Giant, this one is crazy. They get 15%, roughly 15% extra HP, and they get 10% extra damage. And they have the same price as they always had. Do I think Norse is now going to be 80% win rate on Ladder? Not 80%, but I think they're going to be hella strong. Loki in particular. But this Skadi buff with the Frost Giants is kind of nuts as well. Odin can generate favor well due to that plus 25% favor generation that his Great Hall units has. And then you can maybe spam Frost Giants in the heroic age, because these units are gonna pack a punch. Fire Giants, still not sure what this obstruction size actually means. I think it's one of those things, you're just gonna get into a game and you'll figure it out. Yo, this one, another Loki buff. It's a huge Loki buff. Also a decent Frey buff, I suppose, but mostly Loki. Nidhogg plus 400 HP. Cooldown, this is the big one. You know, 400 HP, sure, why not? I guess that was kind of needed. Very, very fragile little dragon. But this one, the cooldown is really, really, really good on the Nidhogg. And it goes from 90 to 60. It's so significant. The Loki Fast Mythic is back, boys, especially on water maps. Hello, Stardust. Good to see you. We're just looking over the Loki buffs, and I am a heavy Loki main. Let's just put it like that. The Herser deals more damage in the Archaic Age. That's kind of good too, especially when I do my Temple 2 Hersers in the Archaic Age build. I think this could be very, very handy. I can kill Set Priests if they're converting animals. I can kill Atlantean Oracles. Very, very good change. And Godi, more movement speed. Probably still the worst unit in the game, but yeah, good buff, I guess. Why is Loki so strong now? Quoth, did you not see it? Spy, 30 cost, recast. Vikings, 1.5 divine damage on raiding cavalry. And Nidhogg, 60-second special cooldown. And the Hersers are buffed in the Archaic Age. He's gonna be amazing. Oh, and this. Raiding cavalry, hit points increased from 105 to 110. And Hag armor increased as well. The raiding cavalry, dude, just play Odin and go raiding cavalry, and then hit a Njord timing and get this Vikings technology. I don't even know, Loki or Odin, who's the biggest winner here? Not sure. But yeah, good change for raiding cavalry. Was a trash unit before, barely even worth purchasing outside of the first few minutes in the Classical Age. They really fell. They really got outscaled quickly. Hey, Crackhack. Thank you so much for the subscription, Crackhack. Dude, I'm so sorry, Crackhack, for what happened to Thor. I was just saying, maybe you'll come up with a miracle build order and Thor will still be viable, but I think he's relegated to a water god. But I remain... I'm gonna withhold my opinion until I see what you can come up with. Make a video on the new Loki strat, Soup. Yeah, for sure, Polo. I will. Once we're done reading here, we're gonna go in with some of the new stuff and try them out. Throwing X-Men, less hack armor, more pierce armor. It's a good buff here. It's a really, really good buff. Throwing X-Men didn't die to cavalry. Throwing X-Men died to archers, like slingers, peltas, toxotes, fire archers, stuff like that. They didn't die to cavalry. People don't make cavalry to counter archers. They make archers to counter archers. It's a huge buff. I don't know, huge buff. It's a big buff to throwing X-Men. And then damage reduced from 6 to 5. Heck. Oh, okay, so I see. They deal more damage to infantry. So when they hit their the target that they're supposed to hit, they're going to deal more damage. But versus cavalry, versus heroes, versus myth units, they're going to be less effective. All in all, it is a buff to throwing X-Men. And once again, just Odin. You go raiding cavalry, throwing X-Men. The oldest trick in the book. The oldest play style in the book. And it's going to be very effective. Time for Odin and Loki to shine again for sure. Maybe even Frey. I tend to forget about Frey, but with Frey you can go Freya and Hel. They've both been buffed. Still want to go Uller. Still want that big ass fortress in the Classical Age. Yeah, the TA changes. It's going to be interesting versus Egyptian now. How that's going to go. Uranos, really, really broken god for so many patches now. Like it's been, I feel like it's been half a year or something where this god has been an S tier god. Cooldown of Shockwave has been reduced. Cost has been gone from 15 to 20. So that's a nice nerf to Uranos. Leto, Spider Lair has been nerfed, so you don't get a free cast of it anymore. And you can now even see the spider lairs. If you know where they are, you can just step right next to it with your units, and then I think... Can you destroy them? Or are they just revealed, I wonder. Either way, it's a nerf to spider lair. Obnoxious god power. It wasn't something that like completely destroyed the game, because Oceanus and Prometheus are still preferred minor gods for most people, but my god is spider lair obnoxious to play against. Forces you to play defensively and boomy, and this is just, yeah, it's a great nerf. Love it, love it. Perception, that's the technology that makes your oracles gain more favor, is only 100 resources now. So honestly, I think you want to get this out almost as soon as possible if you go for Leto. 100 resources is the same price as an oracle, and I think it's better to have 3 of them out than to have 4 of them out a lot of the time, because if you have 4 of them out, it can be difficult to defend them, whereas if you have 3, you can have them in your base, and you can defend them there. So, honestly, I think maybe the play is you go for a 4th Oracle, and then you get Perception immediately, and it's going to give you a very good favor generation, and you don't have to go out of your way to protect them all. Oceanus, infantry heroes, gonna be less cheap. They were so ridiculously cheap before. Still gonna be quite cheap. I think 20% is still a good reduction. And the technology is cheaper as well. By 3 favor. But once again, an Uranos nerf. Hyperion, Chaos, cooldown increase from 180 to 240 seconds. So that's really hitting the heroic age power spike of Kronos and Uranos in particular. Actually Uranos in particular, because what Uranos would rely on, why he was so strong, especially in really competent players' hands, was you would cast Shockwave, Carnivora, Chaos, Shockwave, Carnivora. So annoying. That's John Arbiter meme. Let me find it for you actually. Can I find it? I can't find it. Never mind. Never mind. But you can't do that as much anymore with this nerf. Heroic Renewal has been nerfed. We saw people playing full heroes as Atlantean before. People are gonna be less likely to be doing that now. It's good. It's a lot of nerfs to Atlanteans here. I hope they're still gonna be viable. But I am happy to see Uranus not as dominant as he was before. Because my god, he's an obnoxious little bitch to play against. Horns of Consecration is the heroic age technology that allows you to build fanatics from the palace. So it being 25 seconds means that it's a lot better to do it because you get to build those fanatics a lot sooner. 40 seconds was a long while on a priority building like the palace. What do you think of the Norse changes? You should rewind the VOD on YouTube or on Twitch. I think they're great, is my short answer. I think Loki and Odin is gonna be so much fun to play. Potentially OP. Yeah, Loki's stonking. Definitely playable. Definitely playable. Automata, Hag armor increased from 30 to 35% and Pierce armor reduced from 55 to 50. It's a good change. It's a bit weird with Automata where you would use them to great effect against China because they only had Pioneers. But then they would be kinda lackluster against anyone with melee heroes, so just putting them more sort of the Hag armor and the Pierce armor a bit more of an equal state, I think is good. And a slight training time reduction. Since the Spider Lair was nerfed quite heavily, I think this is great. Do I look exactly like Boyd? I thought it was a meme. Well, we're both bald. We're both bald. There is that. There is that. I think we look different though. Because we're bald, we're not the same. Bald people are unique snowflakes too. Argus, more HP, more movement speed. It's a bit of an underwhelming unit. I guess it's a nice little buff. Centimanus, more HP. This unit was already good. Bit under the radar, but already good. And once again, a Mythic Age buff to the Atlanteans. So they're less good in the Classical and Heroic, but they're better in the Mythic Age. Lampades, cheaper. Wow. Lampades are also good if you have the micro, the APM to micro them with when you get the technologies for them. 20 favor for a unit that can chaos one unit and then turn another unit into a chicken. Dude, the Lampades are good. They are really, really good. I don't have the APM to play with this, but somebody maybe does. And I hope to see some Lampades action from those players. Because it's a fun unit, making all enemy units into chicken. Start wearing an eye patch so I can be the Odin in the streamer mod. I'm Tsukuyomi though, I'm happy with that. Oracles deal more damage than Archaic, okay. Contarius Hero costs 5 food more, but 15 HP more. Holy 15 HP more. That's like 10% increase in HP. So Uranus potentially looking at a complete change in playstyle as a result of all these changes. Oh, these are just the Contarius Hero. And Contarius, let's see this. 65 food, 75 food, 40 gold. Oh, okay, so regular Contarius is definitely more expensive. 10 more resources expensive. Nevertheless, I think we might be looking at a complete playstyle change for Uranus, and maybe even Gaia, where you go for Thea, Contarius spam a lot more often. They cost more, but more HP. They have the same population, so once you get full population, and potentially even as heroes, they're gonna be good. We'll see how this goes, but definitely Thea, Contarius spam should be in a better spot as a result of this. I think the 15 HP is better than the 10 food that it costs. Yeah, for sure it is. For sure it is. You can also heal them, remember? When you go Oceanus, you have the Caladria. So that extra HP is really, really useful, and it can often pay dividends where you're going to heal that 10 HP back up or 15 HP back up many times in the game. Chinese Pantheon seems to have gone for a fairly big overhaul here. So in the early game, you're gonna get significantly less favor. And in the mid game, you're gonna get more, significantly more, maybe even, favor. In the late game, you're gonna get... What did it say? Oh my god, there's too many zeros for my small little brain. A lot more favor. A lot more favor. Holy! The intent behind these changes is to make expansion feel more rewarding by giving you more favor if you are proactive in securing the map and to offset the Coafu unit's early game favor cost reduction. Isn't this so much extra favor in the super late game? So I think, I don't know, tile 5000 plus, I don't know what these numbers mean. But if you ever get to this stage, you're gonna get... These numbers are so weird. Oh, wait. It's still 0, 1, and then 0, 0, 2, 5. So it is gonna be quite insignificant still compared to what you get in the beginning. But it's a buff compared to before. It's nothing game-changing at all. But it does mean in the mid-game, you're gonna get more favor. And then Coafu was reduced in favor cost, I guess. Who even knows what these numbers mean? This is one of those cases where I don't look at the numbers, I go with vibes. Vibe gaming is the only thing that works here. Can't look at the numbers. Niwa, Coafu Chieftain, cost reduced from 150 food, 15 favor to 150 food, 10 favor. Nice. Shenong, dude, Quoth, look away. There's China buffs, I think. I can't, you just ignore this. Gather rate increased from plus 50% to 60% faster than a normal farm. Nice. Love the farm start with Shenong. It's so cool. And we rarely see it anymore because people simply don't play China. Only Quoth is competent enough to play China. Suanu, Chilin's Blessing, cost reduced from 25 favor to 15 favor. Big buff. Really big buff. Qi Yao, the upgrade from 8 favor to 5 favor. Wait. 10 favor to 8 favor and then 10 favor to 5 favor. So all in all, 7 favor saved here. Once again, quite significant. How to... The Flying Tiger technology, 10 favor instead of 15. And a slight gold cost decrease as well. Forest protection, 100... Wait, what is it saying? Cost increase from 100 to 125. Okay. I guess maybe with the favor changes this would be too easy to recast. And this is sort of a... in order to prevent that. Last Stand, that's the Tiger Cavalry upgrade in the Mythic Age. Costs 25 favor now instead. So I guess the mid to late game things cost more favor and they cost less early game. Yatze, 20 more HP, okay. On top of the other buff, potentially. Hundun, that's the potato. 2 favor less and a bit of extra hag armor, okay. And Qinglong, that's a water dragon. Deals less damage in the beginning, but then more damage over time, so you can dodge it more easily. Yinglong, HP from 2400 to 2700, similar to the Nidhogg. I think these god powers are already good, but sure, I'll take it. Pioneer more damage in the Archaic Age. All of these are just measures to make the Kronos Rush and potentially other things a little less oppressive. Minotaur Rush, maybe. Halberdier, base damage from 4 to 5 hack, and then a little less damage versus cavalry. This unit sucked. This unit wasn't good. The Master of Weaponry nerf, huge nerf that we had like some patches ago, really destroyed this unit, so it's a good buff. More of a generalist unit, and actually still better, even versus cavalry. So, Halberdiers are gonna be much better. Tiger Cavalry, small nerf, okay, so like buffing the early game, nerfing the late game, a bit here with the Tiger Cavalry nerf. Yo, this is a huge change. Huge change here. Peasant gather rates from 80 to 85% in comparison to a Greek villager. And the Kuafu have second extra training time, okay. And the cost is 8 favor instead of 10. These ages aim to shift some of the power budget away from Kuafu as a dominant target for favor spending. Yeah, so the idea is you don't just spend your favor on Kuafu early game, you want to spend it on myth units more so than you do now. Very nice. Yo, Aveli, my favorite Germanic hero. Susanoo, big abusive god in the prior patch because of the Bushido that would go in effect so incredibly early, and you could get Bushido tier 3 after like 10-11 minutes, something crazy like that. It's gotta be nerfed this time around. Kusanagi costs more to recast, huge nerf, +5 to +10, it's a huge nerf. And Crushing Waves cost 5 more favor, once again a big nerf, because Susanoo was very oppressive with the early raiding. And then Kitsune Bushido XP trickle from 0.75 to 0.5. So it is a nerf to that early Bushido, but my god, it's still gonna be good. In the classical age, you still get 1.5 for your Wanyudo or Spider Ladies. I think Susanoo is still good, guys. But the early game's been nerfed, that's nice, because that was so oppressive. Dude, Kitsune with the Crushing Waves just coming in and killing villagers for barely any real investment felt so bad. What effect does ballistics have on TA? Is it the same as archers? Yeah. Yeah, TA are just archers in that regard. Hey, Punkstar, yes. Let me just read it through and then we'll do some customs, okay? Probably still be another 10-15 minutes. Katagi, the infantry upgrade from Amano Usume, gets a little more XP from infantry. So that means that the intention behind this technology is that you can make spearmen as Amaterasu or Tsukuyomi, and now you're gonna get some more Bushido XP. I don't know if it's great, but we'll see. Minakatatomi, Shrine of the Hunt. Oh wait, so yeah, I said Susanoo's still gonna be great. If we're gonna see some Shrine of the Hunt nerfs, it could be detrimental to him. Wolves are no longer myth units, instead they are the same like serpents, meaning villagers can shoot their bows at them, and heroes don't have bonus damage against them. They have half HP, holy. And they have a lot more crush armor. Okay, I think it's a nerf. Pretty sure that's a nerf. Not sure though. Kumiki. Increased price from 10 favor to 15 favor. I think that's the one that makes archers cheaper. So it's gonna cost a bit more. Yeah, Aveli, I think it's good. The fact that some civs would destroy the Shrine of the Hunt really easily, such as Norse or what are they called? Aztecs. They would have a really easy time against them, whereas others would seriously struggle. I think that was a bit silly, so it's a good change. On Miyoji, dude, this is huge. I don't know if it's huge, but it's a good change. They were so good late game. If you had like 20 of these, you would never lose a fight because of how pop efficient they were. Very, very expensive to get to 20 of them, obviously. But if you did, my god, you were zooming. Yari Spearman, less bonus damage versus cavalry, but oh, just that. Damn. It's a nerf to Yari Spearman. Huh. Oh well. Shinobi, they used to have 100 HP, now they have 120. I hope we get to see Shinobi shine, because it's a really cool unit. And a melee anti-archer unit, they really struggle in AOM, but Shinobi is, with that special ability to run faster and deal more damage for a certain amount of time, plus in the Mythic Age being able to go stealth mode for 7 seconds or whatever it is, it should be able to work. We've got so many Shinobi buffs, surely now is the time when they'll be viable. Alright, Punkstar, good luck. For Aztecs, gonna see some nerfs, I hope. Really, really oppressive Really, really oppressive civilization. Favor earned from devoting villagers increased from 15 to 18. Okay. Passive favor increased as well. Number of villagers needs to reach maximum, blah, blah, blah. I think this is better. These changes result in an increase of 17 to 22 favor per minute passively. Once at the maximum passive favor cap, the amount earned at the bottom rate per villager direct is also increased from 1.5 to 3.6. Damn! It's a big late game buff for Aztecs here, because they barely got any favor before. Now they do. So just a big buff to devotion. I think they needed that. Tonality can now be collected on water by the arrow canoe. Damn! I don't know how much that matters, but it's sick. I'm gonna do custom 1v1 versus Punkstar Polo. I don't know if you asked me, but I assume you did. All Teshibla will now adjust their lifespan as a percentage of their previous lifespan whenever a technology is researched that modifies it. Oh, so that means that before there was I would almost say a bug, where if you were almost dead with the Teshibla and then you hit heroic, it would go back to full 45 seconds, so that was ridiculous. That's fixed now. Cosmic Guard. Number of myth units changed from 3 to 2. What is Cosmic Guard? Oh, the Mythic Age one. So you only get 4 myth units now, and you have to sacrifice 12 units to get there. Still gonna be strong, especially since you just use spies, right? 12 spies for 4 myth units. It's a bargain still. Huitzilopochtli. Guys, give me just 20 seconds, I'll be right back. Yabbing is hard work. Yabbing is hard work. So Blood Pact, big nerf to Blood Pact. It used to be triple damage. Now it's only 2 in the Classical Age. Huge nerf. Lovely. Love to see it. This god is so obnoxious. And you get less of a resource refund when you do the buildings here. Oh my god, is that it? Is that it? We'll see. This doesn't sound like enough. Holy. Now has access to farms near K-Gates, allowing to use Sinong's prosperous seeds. Yay! Noble's Hut unit plus 10%. Sick. It's a good change. It was really, really strong before. Really strong. It's still strong now. Melina. Less scorpions initially from the infestation. And less... Wait, more lifespan. You still get the same total amount of scorpions, but it just goes online slower. Okay. Maquis Coatl, on death explosion, armor reduction, minus 20% hack and pierce. Is this only for the death explosion, but not the actual regular effect? Let's play Loki. I want to read the changes. So the Maquis Coatl is such an interesting unit because the armor reduction actually stacks if you have 3 snakes or so. But I just wonder if this buff is only for the only for this, but not the actual spit. My god, they're cheap. I hope you guys get to see these units. I like them a lot. Purge. Slight buff, that's good, was needed, was too weak before. Starfall, bit of a buff, probably alright, was weak before. Pillar, huge nerf. Fioli, less HP. And now, instead of dealing hack damage, it deals pierce damage. That's what we needed. This means that melee siege can take down the pillar. It was so ridiculous that you couldn't do that before, but you can do it now. Yo, it can't even attack, oh, it can't even target siege weapons, okay. Either way, big nerf to pillar. If you have melee siege, you can take it down. That's what we needed. Oh my god, that was infuriating. Like, I had games where I built like 4 portable rams, and I still couldn't take it down because the building destroyed my siege weapons. Get out of here. And a nerf to Tlalocs, so the economic upgrades still cost... They're still very cheap, but a little less so. Good. Good. This was so broken. Teshipla hack damage. Oh, these are some cool technologies. We haven't seen much of this god. It's the volcano god. It makes Teshipla deal more damage. When they die, they're gonna explode and deal damage. Very, very cool effect. And it even deals a little bit of an extra damage multiplier. And it's cheaper too. And this one is huge. Necklace of Eyeballs now affect all heroes rather than just Teshiplas. I love these changes. This is, dude, these priest technologies are really, really sick. But we never got to see them simply because Tlaloc was so ridiculously OP. Then on to Touchstin. The bunny rabbits have more HP. Oh, they have more general HP, and then every time they procreate, they get even more HP. And they have more pierce armor. Bro, these are gonna be good. I'll put that in the in the notepad. Things we got to try. Kinemetsin, the Mythicate siege weapon, more HP, more hack armor, less favor cost. My god, this used to be 18 or something crazy like that. It's only 5 now. It's good. 5 favor is still a lot. Dude, the Senson to Touchstin are gonna be amazing. I wanna play Quetzalcoatl and go bunnies and what are they called? Ocelot warriors. Dude, they're good. I think they were already good, and now they're gonna be amazing. Amazing. The Spearman deals less bonus versus cavalry. I think they were already amazing. So, a little less so once more. I'm repeating myself now, but whatever. Ocelot warriors. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big buff to Ocelot warriors. So even though Quetzalcoatl gets minus 5% HP compared to before, I think all in all, it's a minor buff for him for the Ocelot warriors. Dude, Quetzalcoatl, Ocelot warriors, bunnies. That's gonna be fun. Yawn one's Terror Whistle damage area reduced from 2 to 1. Great, this was so good. And a little less duration. This is just on the minus damage effect, by the way. And small damage reduction. Eagle Warriors, most oppressive unit in the game. Before, let's see what they do to it. 5 would increase a 1 second training time and a 5 second hit point reduction. Attack range -1. They're still OP. I think they're still OP. They're so fast. Still think they're OP. Maybe Aztec need an OP unit, I don't know, but I think they're still OP. Quadruple nerf here, yeah, but very minor, Matreus. Or Jared. This is a minor nerf. 5 extra cost, minor. 1 extra training time second, extremely minor. And 5 hit points for an archer, minor. This one matters a lot. This is the real nerf right here. But I'm not sure if it's enough. This is not a quadruple nerf. This is a single nerf, if you're asking me. Teshipla for Huitzilopochtli. Damage reduced from 18 to 15 divine. Good. And a little less damage over time. Okay. So all in all, just damage reduction. More damage versus myth units. And holy, only 5 seconds only 25 seconds lifespan. That's huge. That's so good. I really hope this is gonna be enough that we don't see the Teshipla rush. Holy, I'm tired of it. All the competitive show matches we've had, we see Aztec winning over and over and over again. This civilization did not lose at the highest of levels. If both players are tryharding, the one that's playing Aztec would never lose. It's the civilization was that good. So I hope it's enough. Hope it's enough that they're not going to be impressive like before. Same deal with the Tezcatlipoca Teshipla. Same deal with the Quetzalcoatl Teshipla. Alright. Calpulli, more hit points. Means that they're less likely to die to forest fire, undermine. I admit to having abused that a little myself when I played Norse, so I think it's a good change. Especially when you pay a hefty price to get them buffed with the addition. Spike trap, cost reduced from 80 to 50 wood. Nice buff. People didn't make traps, but they're such a cool, unique thing. Love this. Maybe this is really, really strong now, and eventually, once people have gotten used to using traps, this is gonna be too good. I think there's a real likelihood that's the case. Nevertheless, I say this is an amazing change, and if it turns out that people become competent at using them, and people are gonna be quote-unquote abusing them, we'll just raise the price. For now, I think this is a great change for the traps. Love it. Tenochtitlan's Horde, random map. Random maps. Does this mean ranked map? I hope so. The map looked really interesting. Train now changes beneath buildings placed on Aztec random maps. Okay. Peach Blossom Land. Fix the bug that costs up to 67 chickens to spawn instead of up to 6. What? Dude, this map, Peach Blossom Land, everyone hated it when it was in the ranked pool, but I really liked that map. I think it was such a good map, especially for tournament play where people had to try hard. Hey, 6-7 mentioned, you're right. Hey, Hagrid! The hero of the hour. Hagrid. Yes, I am unlocked. Loki and I have been unlocked. Obsidian Mirror 01. The prompt to hint that you should use the Pillar of Tlalocan while campaign. Why am I reading this? What was this? Modding editor? I'm not good at modding. Not Tut will be happy. We truly appreciate all the player feedback and community discussions that continue to inform much of our work, helping us identify the areas where updates can make the biggest difference. Alongside this, the team is actively focused on improving the Age of Mythology experience, including ongoing efforts to stabilize gameplay, addressing any outstanding issues, and refine overall balance to create a more cohesive and dependable experience. We're grateful to have you as part of the journey. Me too. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, the Hagrid, the attack move things. Oh, it works for Einherry. Bro, if it does. First of all, I'm just excited to try out the changes to the attack move. If it's gonna be noticeable. But dude, if it works on Einherry as well, I'll be a happy camper. So that's the patch review. Very, very good patch. So excited to try out a bunch of these things. It'll likely be a bit better. Nice. Nice. Alright. Another Skyrim song. You think the Norse army is good enough now? Hers is kind of weak as always. I don't know. I think it is gonna be good enough. My assumption is that Loki and Odin are gonna be just fine. I want to see this China here. We'll just wait for Punkstar to come back. Meanwhile, we're doing that. We'll do some favor testing here, I suppose. No, ISO, I fixed it. The BIOS update fixed it. Thank you so much for your help, ISO. Yeah, for everyone who followed my Bugsplat saga, it's fixed now. I had to update BIOS because my processor was one of those faulty ones from 2 or 3 years ago. What's the verdict on Aztecs? You're right. Looking good. I'm... what's it called? I'm sanguine. It's been a rough few weeks, but I am finally sanguine. What are we doing now? We need... Okay, next, we can get a Kuafu. Been sleeping a bit here with the build. You dreamed of my bug sweat. Yeah. You can sleep tight now, ISO. You can rest tight. How much favor are we getting compared to before? Still think we're getting a decent amount. Still think this is a decent amount we're getting here. Maybe we're getting less than before. Overall, I think it's a bit harder to make the Kuafu. No Demeter for today. We'll see. Just wanted to see the favor, what it's like. How easy it is to spam Kuafu. I think it's a little more difficult than before. That's what it looks like. I'm getting less until I really expand. Yeah. But they also cost less, you know. They cost 8 favor instead of 10. So early game, it does seem like the favor generation is a little more than the Kuafu reduction, the favor reduction. So my infamous 4 Kuafu start, may have to scrap that one for now. And now I have to make a peasant, and we'll see if I can even make one after. But all the peasants, dude, 5% gather buff on these peasants, it's ridiculous. So I have 8 out now. It's like having 0.4 extra peasants. Yeah, it's gonna be 3 Kuafu, guys. 4 Kuafu is gone, I think. But it's China's gonna be interesting to follow. I think potentially they've been buffed quite a bit. This peasant buff is sounding like a lot. The gathering buff is really good. I did feel it. Yeah, right. Dude, it's a lot to have those extra 5% on all the peasants. Very significant. I think the build orders remain about the same though, so we can all rejoice. I don't think we have to go out of our way to do that differently. So Shenong, you get the farms with 10% extra speed now, plus that 5% speed that you get from the peasant buff. I think Shenong could potentially be very interesting now with the farm start. Hello, ISO, by the way. I don't want to sit here and wait for Punkstar. You can't just play a game. Yeah, I'll go ranked. Screw you, Punkstar. You can't just expect me to sit here and wait for you. Sorry, Punk. Who do we play first, guys? Loki, Odin, Demeter, Shenong. What are we saying? Loki, Xian, Loki angle, Loki. Oh, guys, it's Loki. Sorry. Sorry to all the Demeter and Shenong guys out there. It's a Loki angle. Nah, Hagrid. No. No. This one's for me. We do Loki. We're going in with Loki. Want to see my Loki so you can learn from it? Alright, Peter Crux, I'll show you. Consider this the coaching then. Valley of Kings, not the greatest Loki map, but whatever. Play Nuwa, guys, we're doing Loki. I think the first Chinese I want to explore would probably be Shenong, because I think that that farm buff in combination with the peasant buff sounds potentially really strong.
Skipan tilbúin sa. Já! Sam. Ég sækir sa. Já! Sa. Ég sa. Sa. Ég vil sa. Já! Ég vil.
Ja,
Oh.
samþykkt.
Sa. Sa. Ég sa. Ég sa. Trás! Ég sa. Ég vil. Sa.
You made 6 farms and the food income was just insane. I believe you. That sounds crazy. Yeah, and then you just don't get any Kwafu. Why would you?
Skipan. Ég
Then the issue is just what do you want to do with all that food, you know?
Ég vil. Já! Sa.
Because you don't have any food-heavy units in the classical age anyways.
Yes, something. Yes, ég something. Já! Yes, ég vil. Something. Tilbú. Ja, sa. Trás! Yes, sa. Ég vil. Sa. Sam. Sækir. Til. Ég something.
Spam Dao? What do they cost? Is it 55 food? If so, maybe you're right.
Skipan.
Luki, you can just Google it. You can Bing it. Bing it, bro.
Já, hver þar? Tilbúin? Já, timbursveit.
Anytime you have a question that you don't know the answer to, I recommend going to a site called Bing. It's a really, really good site for anyone who's searching for answers.
Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin? Satt.
Oh, you didn't say thanks to me, Suki. Damn it, I thought you did.
Já,
Tilbúin.
hver þar? Ég vil.
Skipan.
Both. Alright, alright.
Tilbúin? Skipan. Hver samþykkt?
Get one more Herser out. See that extra damage?
Já. Sa.
Tilbúin.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Já, satt.
Ég sa. Samþykkt.
Oh, wait, Spy. We gotta do the Spy recast.
Sa.
Tilbúin, já.
I think we're just going for Seti, to be honest. I think it's a for Seti angle here.
Sa. Yes, sa.
No!
Yes,
Stop it.
sa. Yes,
Stop it, you.
Ég vil.
Hver þar? Skipan. Samþykkt.
Haven't found a relic yet. This is, it's not good.
Já, satt. Ég vil. Samþykkt, já.
Já. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Satt. Samþykkt.
Where are all the relics at?
Skipan.
Hver þar?
Here's one.
Já.
Useless one.
Ég skipan. Satt.
There's another one.
Hver samþykkt? Satt.
Ooh, that one is amazing. Plus 4% HP on every single unit.
Tilbúin. Sa.
I think it's a very, very strong one.
Tilbúin. Já. Satt. Skipan. Hver þar? Ég vil.
Yeah, true, Hells. I can kill Hunt faster for favor.
Já.
That's true.
Samþykkt.
Oh, kill this guy.
Tilbúin. Ég, já, ég vil.
It's gonna be there.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Hver ég? Já. Timbursveit.
Já, satt.
Já. Satt.
Veiðimaður. Ég vil. Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin. Veiðimaður. Já. Til satt. Já. Hver það? Skipan.
Skipan.
Já. Ég vil.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Samþykkt.
Já. Ég vil.
Til já.
Here's one.
Satt.
System of Best, always nice to have.
Hver er þar? Já, veiðimaður.
Hver það? Satt veiðimaður. Já, ég vil. Já, til órættuslag.
Infestation. Not gonna do much against my Forseti army.
Ég satt. Já, samþykkt. Satt, ég vil. Já,
But let's see here. What is he gonna make?
ég vil.
Archers, probably.
Rás. Til já.
Skip something. Satt.
Imagine that. Imagine making archers against Norse.
Hver það? Já, satt. Samþykkt. Til já. Ég vil. Til satt.
Should make a great hole.
Já, veiðimaður.
Tilbúið samþykkt.
Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Já, já, ég vil. Satt. Já, samt til satt. Ég vil. Satt. Já, samþykkt.
Já, satt.
Satt. Já, til samþykkt. Hver já, ég vil. Skipan. Satt. Tilbúið. Ég satt rás. Já, samþykkt.
Oh my god, I need to get out.
Samþykkt. Tilbúið.
I need to get out.
Já, já, samþykkt. Skip til satt. Ég vil samþykkt. Satt.
Skip hann.
Satt. Já, tilbúið. Samþykkt. Ég vil satt. Hver það?
Got a nice bit of favor from that. Didn't kill anything.
Samþykkt. Skipan. Hver það? Tilbúið. Já. Hver ég vil.
Hey,
Já,
Moose.
samþykkt.
Skipa samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipan. Já.
Til samþykkt.
Yeah, I'm playing as you.
Til ég vil. Samþykkt.
What do you think of these Loki buffs, Moose? Looks really sick, if you're asking me. Looks really sick to me.
Já. Satt. Tilbúið.
Need to go raiding with these guys now.
Ég vil. Hver þar? Samþykkt.
Skip hann.
Satt.
Já. Tilbúið. Skipan. Já. Til ég vil.
Ooh, a trap.
Já. Satt.
That's 50 wood. I'll just go and heal that up.
Já.
Já.
Til já. Ég vil. Hver
It's a
það?
trap.
Já.
Sucks playing against Forseti for him. He's forced to just station his army right here.
Til já. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt. Hver það?
5.5 Hussars.
Atrás.
The Loki buffs are really adding up here.
Atrás. Já. Satt. Ég satt.
Blessed.
Já. Ég satt. Já. Ég satt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Satt. Til ég vil.
These guys can continue their mission.
Skipan.
Já. Já. Samþykkt. Til orustu slag. Ég vil. Satt. Atrás. Já. Ég vil. Atrás.
Ah, really?
Já. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Til já.
Oh, no.
Satt. Já. Ég satt. Já.
Okay, whatever. We'll attack the villagers.
Skipan. Já.
Ah, well played to him.
Atrás. Já. Satt. Ég samt. Ég já. Samt. Satt. Já.
Tilbúið.
Hver er
Well
það?
played to him.
Já, veiðimaður.
Poorly played by me, maybe.
Hver það? Já. Satt. Já. Já.
Til ég vil.
Still doing the thing.
Skipan. Satt.
Satt.
How
Timbursveit.
much did I lose there? I wonder.
Já.
Hver er það? Ég vil. Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin? Já. Samþykkt. Veiðimaður?
Já, satt.
Ég vil.
Okay, we can deal some serious damage here. He's not prepared for this at all. He wants the Jaguar warriors, so he's going heroic, I imagine.
Til ég já.
Maybe he is prepared.
Já. Satt. Til atrás. Já. Ég vil.
Fækið fram. Já.
Skipan.
Not gonna help him out too much.
Ég vil. Já. 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 Ég samþykkt. Já.
Oh my god, all the traps.
Já. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Fækið fram.
Skipan. Ég vil. Satt. Veiðimaður.
Hver það? Já, satt. Ég satt. Já. Satt. Ég vil.
Alright, alright, alright. That was some good damage. Got the tower upgrade. So when you see your opponent getting the tower upgrade, the best thing you can do, absolute best thing you can do, is grab a town center yourself. Because he just spent, wait, how much does it cost now? Yeah, 400 resources on the tower upgrade. So you're gonna spend 700 resources on a town center. Almost the same. Almost the same, am I right?
Veiðimaður.
But yours is so much better than his. Oh, he's getting the Jaguar Warriors now.
Tilbúin. Satt.
Skipan.
Wish I was Heimdall.
Tilbúin.
Uh-oh.
Ég vil. Something.
I didn't consider this. I didn't consider this.
Tilbúin.
Uh-oh.
Tilbúin. Hver það?
Oh, that's rough.
Ja, samþykkt. Ég vil.
That's rough.
Ég vil.
What is their speed? I actually am faster than these boys.
Já, já, ég sjá, ég sjá. Til hver það? Já, ég satrás. Já, já, ég sjá, ég something.
He made a mistake, I think, in
Ég satt. Tilbúin.
sticking around there.
Tilbúin. Til orðslag. Tilbúin. Já, something. Satt, já. Hver það? Já. Tilbúin. Satrás. Já.
Já, samþykkt.
Hver það? Something. Já. Ég sjá. Satt. Já.
Yo, how long does it take to kill this one? Holy.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Til orðslag. Ég sjá, satt. Já. Ég sjá, satt. Something. Já. Ég sjá, satt. Ég sjá, ég something. Ég vil. Something.
Já. Já.
Satt.
Já.
Samþykkt. Ég rótsveinn.
Sjá. Something. Satt. Ég tilbúin. Sjá. Something.
Ég vil. Til samþykkt.
Actually, I think what I need more than anything is
Skip
Já.
samþykkt.
Já.
Batman. Because surely he's gonna go for Jaguar Warriors.
Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Rótsveinn. Skipan.
Já.
Til ég samþykkt.
Hver skipan?
Já, já. Skipan.
Let's go, let's go. It doesn't matter too much against Aztec,
Já.
if you kill them or not.
Ég vil. Ég vil.
Okay, he's still in this gold mine. Oh, I need to recast Spy. 35 recast! Are you kidding me?
Ég vil. Já.
Get him Goldie as well, I guess.
Skrifa timbursveit.
Never mind. Trash unit. I don't know why I would ever do that.
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt.
Yo, and there's no there's no cooldown on it.
Ég vil.
Oh, I love this.
Samþykkt. Ég vil.
It doesn't have anything. What is this?
Já. Já. Ég vil. Já. Sjá. Satt. Ég vil.
Iron Harry didn't work.
Satra. Til Já.
What happened?
Samþykkt. Ég vil. Satt.
Oh, he ambushed me.
Já.
Matador. Pretty smart.
Skipan. Satt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Skip samþykkt.
That's the issue with traps, is you just hit, oftentimes you're just gonna hit one.
Já.
He's spamming trap.
Hver
So funny.
tilbúin? Ég vil. Samþykkt. Atrás. Já.
Where else?
Já.
I swear I saw one more.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Sjá. Satt.
Oh, the spy. Are you kidding me? It's so
Ég
good.
vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Já. Já. Atrás.
Til já.
Need the melee armor.
Orð.
Heck armor.
Ég vil. Timbursveit.
Já.
Hver það? Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Still have flaming weapons, that's the craziest part.
笑
New and improved Frost Giant.
Skill. Yao. Ég vil. Yao. Yao. Samþykkt.
Skipan? Hver ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt.
Veiðimaður.
Já, ég vil.
Tilbúin. Hver samþykkt?
I microed that fight really well. GG. Dude, the spy recast is not a meme. It's very, very good. The day of the Aztec is over, the day of Loki has begun. I agree. Oh yeah, the Q gate, you're right. So what you gotta do, guys, is you gotta go into hotkeys and then search for gate. Remove this one. And put this one. There's no reason not to have this. Same with the Kalpuli. If you haven't done that already, don't have one. Don't even have a hotkey for the regular one. Just have one for the pre-queue. There's never any reason not to have it here. Honestly, developers, do the noobs a favor and just delete this one, in my honest opinion. Think they broke the Shenong economy? Yeah, very likely. Very likely. It does sound really good. Well, that's Loki for you guys. We got the Loki game in. Oh yeah, Njord, we didn't... I mean, Njord, that's reserved for Odin, I think. Obviously, there's going to be cases where you want to do it with Odin, with Loki. But I think it's mostly going to be an Odin thing. Am I finally proud of being Viking? Yes, yes. This is what we've been waiting for in the cold north. Yeah, exactly. Golden Royal. Exactly that. Wait, what is the build again when you do this? I have no clue.
是的，出发。建筑工。
什么？
We need to do this.
是的。好的。
是的，出发。请下命令。遵命。出发。
是的。
准备。遵命。出发。请下命令。出发。什么？是的。遵命。
什么？
Ah, forgot to get the silo up and running. Whatever.
准备出发。遵命。出发。遵命。请下命令。
Don't get that one.
是的。遵命。出发。
请下命令。
什么？出发。遵命。准备好了。 请下命令，出发。
Ooh, he stole 2 of my cows, bastard.
遵命，出发。
I don't think there's any remaining now.
准备好了。是的。是的。
Okay, this forest is so weird.
是的。
Nice, there's more.
出发。遵命。出发。遵命。
什么？
请下命令。是的。出发。遵命。准备好了。是的。请下命令。出发。
请下命令。
Oh, the build is a bit scuffed, I suppose.
遵命出发。是的，好的。
Don't mind me.
出发。遵命。
Yeah, because we really want the temple and the relic grabbing technology as soon as possible.
是的，遵命出发。好的。什么？
But that's definitely not happening here.
准备好了。
It's gonna take a long while before we get there.
出发，
Yes, Vox.
出发，
Just OP patch. Really love this patch.
准备好了，猎人
If you like Norse, if you like Loki,
请下命令，
this is a patch for you.
命令，
请下命令，是的，
准备好
It's
了。
gonna be Norse domination from here on out.
是的，请下命令。好的，是的。
No more cringe,
准备好了，
Aztec, or Egyptian, or Atlantean. Only Loki domination. Guaranteed.
是的。遵命。好的，是的，好的。什么？
请下命令，遵命，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，
准备好了。请遵。是的，是的。好的。
什么？
Oh, wait, I'm not Fushi. Dude, I'm wasting so much time with this fella. Whenever I play China, I'm so used to always playing Fushi, where I get technologies near instantly. It's not the case here.
是的，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，
Oh, this one is so good for Shinong, because you want to spam infantry.
请下命令，出发，遵命，
Lions is always amazing. Yo, what's going on with my
出发，伐木，
food income? That's a little wild, isn't it?
出发，伐木工，
准备好了，建筑工，请下命令。
What's happening here?
是的，准备好了，什么？出发，遵命，出发。什么？
遵命，伐木工，伐木工，
是的，建筑伐木工，请下命令。请下命令，遵命，出发。是的，遵命。准备好了，请下命令。什么？
He gets that one, sure. It's not a useful one anyways, I think.
什么？
请下命令。
是的。
I don't know, Yahtzee? Is that something I want to make here at all?
遵命，遵命，出发，遵命，请出，遵命，出发，遵命，出发，出发，遵命，出发，遵命。
准备好了。是的，好的，是的，是的，好的。
出发，遵命。什么？准备出发。是遵命。请下命，出发。准备是的。
Dude, they're so fast.
遵命，出发，遵命，出发，
遵命，
请下遵命，开战，遵命，出发，出发，
遵命，准备好了。
遵命，出发，是的，
出
Yeah,
发。
killed one at least.
建筑伐木工，遵命。
All in all, that's a win for him, though. He did a good job there.
请下出发，伐木工，出发。
Oh, he made one? Damn.
遵命，出发，遵命，遵命，
Still making them.
出发。是的，准备出发。出发。
Aw, lost the Yahtzee.
准备好了。
遵命。
What?
请下命令，出发。是遵命。准备就绪，行。准备出发。
What did these cost? Mostly gold.
请下命令。是的。
遵命。
遵命。好的，是的。好的。
出发。遵命。
Has he got the wood Kalpuli there? If so, that's pretty clever of him.
请下命令，建筑伐木工。遵命。
He does.
出发。遵命。
Ooh! Ah! Thought I had him there.
出发。遵命。遵命。准备好了。遵命。出发。遵命。攻击。出发。遵命。出发。攻击。
准备好了，
出发，
出发，遵命。
遵命，出发，出发，出发，开战。
Really still doing it. This is not worth it. For 5 villagers here, this is not worth it. For 25 seconds.
建筑工，伐木工，出发。
Should I have invested into Yahtzee, I wonder? 16 favorites, still a lot.
请下命令。建筑矿工什么？
Now we go... Rushao.
遵命，出发。
Go the infantry route. It's the safest thing to do.
是的，
请遵出发。是的，遵命。
遵命，出发。
He's spamming these priests. It's a bit strange, to be
遵
honest.
命。好的。是的。好的。
出发。什么？建筑伐木工。
是的，是的。好的，是的，好的。
Okay, I really need some farms set up now. I guess that's what I can use favor on.
建筑工。准备好了。出发。遵命。是的，遵命。什么？出发。遵命。
出发。
请出发。猎人。
出发。是的，
是的，
什么？遵命。出发。猎人。
请下命。好的。
准备好了。
请下命令。
什么？
One more.
什么？
请下命令。建筑工。
Or 2 more, I guess.
出发。
是的。好的。是的。好的。
遵命。
Now I want to make peasants now because I need to spend the favor on all the infantry upgrades that are required now.
遵命。
准备好了。遵命。是的。
Oh my god, there's a lot.
出发。
A lot I have to spend favor on now.
出发。遵命。
And I need the Baole set up too.
是的。
请下命令。好，是的。准备好了。
出发。
Uh-oh.
攻击。
是的。
遵命。遵命。出发。
This is not good.
遵命。出发。遵命。
Really needed
好，是的。
that building.
出发。遵命。遵命。出发。出发。
Oh my god, that sucked. It is dead immediately.
请下命令，开战！攻击！
Where are they? There?
请下命令，准备就绪。
准备好了。好的。是的。
Fortunately, I need to invest into
开
that
战！
Baole more than anything.
是的。出发。好的。
准备好了，遵命，出发！遵命，出发！遵命，出发！遵命，
Jump in with the thingy here.
是出发！请
白虎
遵命，攻击！出发！遵命，遵命，是的，遵命，请下出发！出发！是的。
Ah, that takes so long before the animation ends.
出发！遵命，出发！开战！
I just lost everything there or
遵
what?
命，出发！遵命，出发！攻击！
Oh yeah, the Teishipla lasts 45 seconds in heroic now.
遵命，
Of course, it's always done that,
出
but
发！遵命，出发！
need to respect it.
是的，遵命，出发！遵命。 出发！遵命出发，遵命。遵命。准备就出发，遵命。 是的，
You know what was a mistake?
请下遵命。
是的，好的，出发遵命。
Was Master of Weaponry nerf. Holy shit!
请下命令。出发。好的，准备就绪。是遵命，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，出发。请下命令，出发。好，遵命，出发，遵命。请下命，出发。准备好了，
准备好了
遵命。。遵命，
啊
出发。出发，遵命。什么？出发。
Dude, 5.5 speed, I can't catch these things.
是的，
请下命令。好，出发。遵命。好，出发。遵命，准备出遵命。出发。
Piss off.
请下命令前进。
前进，攻击伐木工。好的，遵命。请下命令，出发。什么？遵命，出发。是的，
什么？请下命令。准备好。
好的。是的。请下命令。什么？
是的。
请下命令，出发。出发。遵命。
Not doing a good job of scouting and so on. Like, I'm really blind to what's going on.
出发。遵命，出发。
I am on 6 farms right now.
准备好了。
是的。
Jesus.
出发。
5 of these things.
出发。遵命。
I expected him to send
请下命令。什么？出发。
Jaguars, not these things.
出发。
是的。什么遵命？
遵命。
Oh, this guy costs 5 favor, is that it? Yep.
出发。出发。遵命。遵命。出发。准备好了。是的。
Bro!
遵命。建筑工。
What am I supposed to do here?
请下命令。遵命。准备好了。是的。
出发。遵命。
什么？出发。
Ugh!
出发。遵命。
They just die instantly.
准备就绪。遵命。
I have 1 unit that can chase these guys around.
发。请下命令。出发。遵命。什么？
请。是的。
遵命。出发。出发。是遵命。请下出发。 出发，遵命，出发。
He's probably on 2 town centers as well. Like, this is where China is just bad in a lot of ways, because I'm so slow. All my units are completely immobile.
遵命。
是的，准备好了。建筑工，建筑工，建筑伐木工。
And it's a large open map like this.
出发，遵命。出发，遵命。是开战，攻击。
I'm attacked up here.
准备好了。
什么？出发。遵命。
好的，
Get this guy.
好的，遵命。
下命令。
开战。是的，准攻击。什么？
是的。出发。
Finally got it.
好的。
出发。遵命。
是的。出发，遵命。开战，开战。
Ooh, nice. Let's go, Phoenix. Let's go.
准备出发。
No!
是的。
No, 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 no.
遵命。出发。
出发。
遵命。遵命。请下命。出发。是的。
什么？请出发。遵命。请下命令。
The Jaguar Riders are still just as good as they were before, of course.
出遵命。出遵命。
As are the Eagle Warriors. Almost.
出发，遵命。
Bro. Actually, I shouldn't make Kwafu. This mobility. It's also just this map. Like, playing Xinong right here on this map is really impossible. I'm well ahead, but the map is just not for me.
是的。出发，出发。出发。
Need to stop. Yo, dude, how does he take down this thing so fast? With these units? Doesn't make any sense.
遵命，准备好了。什么？出发，出发。遵命，出发。好的。出发，遵命。攻击，是的。全线开战，是的。 准备好了，遵命。是的。请下命令。遵命。
Oh my, I'm really exposed here.
企图开战。是的。是的，好的。
I feel like I don't have... Yeah, I have 34 vills.
攻击。
Bro, I just lost everything due to his raids.
遵命。好的。出发，遵命。出发，好的，遵命。准备好了，下命令。准备好了。
Ah,
前进，攻击，开战。是的。出发，下遵命。出发，遵命。
da, 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 da.
见主公。
请下遵命，见主公。
I guess I needed the favor for the upgrades, but my god, I need the food as well.
遵命。请下命令。是遵命。是的。出发，准备就绪。遵命。请下命令。遵命。
Not even there.
好的，出发，准备就绪。遵命。遵命。遵命。遵命。出发，遵命。出发。好，遵命。出发。遵命。出发。遵命。
Don't think I can do it without the dragon nearby.
准备好了。出发。请遵命。出发。是的，遵命。遵命。
Okay, okay. Ah,
好的，出发。
he has to mess up, honestly, before he really dies to my dragon. Oh, we get these guys up here. This is perfect.
请下命令。是的。遵命。
No, come on. Doesn't risk. Ah, I right-clicked his vills and then he goes for something else.
好的，出发。请遵命。
Such a stupid way. Like, I would have won this game if he had right-clicked, if he had gone for the unit that I right-clicked. Maybe I can still win, but it's just so dumb.
准备就绪。请下命令。出发。
出发。
什么？矿工。遵命。遵命。出发。好，遵命。出发。是的。准备好了。遵命。
New update and it's live now? Yes, yes, yes.
是的。遵命。
遵命，
Where's my hero? It's this guy.
遵命，出发，出发，遵命，下命令，遵命，公开战，开战，
I don't know what to do now that I don't have the dragon to deal with these things.
请下命令，下命令，遵出发，前进，攻击，遵命，开战，
遵命，准备出发。遵命，出发。
备就绪，遵命，好的，前进，
God damn it!
是的，准备好了。请遵命。
So few of them, and they're just dealing so much damage to me.
遵命，请出。是的。请出发。
The Avelineers, not a good unit against them, I think.
出发，请下命令，
Bro, no, he still gets it! I have like
遵命，出发。
15 units attacking this thing.
出发。遵命，
Ah, man, these Jaguar Riders, they're so good.
是的，准备好了，出发，
遵命，
什么？出发，遵命，
出发。
是遵命，开战，
遵命。出发。
遵命，请矿工。
准备好了。建筑矿工。遵命。
Oh, this dragon goes there, no doubt.
遵命。出发。遵命。攻击。
出遵出发。
开攻击。开战。请下命令。
These Javelineers are absolutely useless against the Eagle Warriors.
出遵命。
I can't kill these things.
是的。出是。
Maybe now, with all the melees.
请下命令。出发。遵命。
That's good.
好的，准备就绪，
出发。是的，准备遵命。
Ah, Tiger Cav is not it. It's not what I'm supposed to make.
是的，
出发。
Okay, we soon have this one.
准备好了，出遵命，请出发，遵命，是的，
遵命。
请下命令，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，出发，
什么？遵命。
是的，遵命，出
I
发，
don't know.
遵命出发，
Ah, I don't know how to play this with my Giga Immobile army.
准备好，出发，好的，好的，
He's casting it too now.
遵命。
出发，遵命，
什么？出发。
出发，
请下命令。
请出发，遵命，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，出发，遵命，
是遵命。
好的，出发，是遵命，
请准备遵命。
请出发。建筑矿工。
出发。
准备遵，是的，出发，请下命令，
遵命。
Okay,
出发
okay.
遵命
Here?
出发。遵命。
No.
什么？
好的，出发，
是的，出发。
遵命，
请遵出发。
I have all my army chasing 5 units, and he's the one that gets away with a kill.
准备就绪，
出发。
是的，好
I
的，
don't get I don't get a single kill in. I got one, but I lost the Kuafu.
出发，准备就绪，遵命，什么？
Getting this upgrade now, that's
遵
huge.
命。
出发，遵命，
准备好了。出发。
是的，好的，好，遵命，准出发，
遵命。出发。
Eagle Warriors, god damn it.
出发。
Where are all my myth units? Am I not supposed to get a lot of free ones? I feel like
遵命。
it's taking a long while.
出发。什么？遵矿工。遵命。出发。
是的，
Oh, he's messing up.
遵命，出发，出发，遵命，
I also need this guy, very important.
准备好了，
There's my potato. What happened to the Qinglong? I must have went all military.
前进，开战！请下命令，下命令。
Ah.
请下命令。
Let's take these guys and attack there. Should be very strong.
出发，遵命，出发。请下命令，开战！出发，出发，准备好。出，是的。攻击。什么？准备好的。请下命，遵命，出发。是攻击。
He's making a new one.
是的，遵命。攻，是的，开战，开战。
Let's go, potato.
攻击。
Oh, these Javelineers are so useless.
出发，
Let's go Water Dragon then.
出发，前进。遵命，出发。什么？遵命，是的。遵出发。请建筑工。是的，请下命令。
There's too many Eagle Warriors.
准备好了。是的，遵命，出发。准备好了。
遵命，建筑工。
遵命，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。
Hey boy,
请下命令。遵命。是的。
what do you think of the new patch?
遵命。
I think there's a lot of really cool stuff in here that I'm excited to try out.
出发，攻击。是的。
Matador is excited to try out Eagle Warriors.
遵命，出发。遵命。什么？
Okay, we got this. Nice.
是的，建筑工。
We go up here now. I don't want to chase him around.
请下命令。准备好了。是的，好的，是的，好的，是的，准备好了。命令，准备好了。是的，是的，好的，是的，好的。开战。是的。什么？遵命。是的。攻击。遵命。开战。
Uh-oh, there he is.
出发。好的，是的。
请下。好的，出发。出发。出发。是的。准备就绪。出发。遵命。开战。
Dude, Eagle Warriors, go away.
是攻击。
准备好了。
出发，建矿工。
好的，是的，好的，是的。
遵命。
What the hell happened? Why didn't I kill these?
准备好了。
Okay, I have a lot of favor now actually, so I'll get that upgrade and I'll start making some Kuafu.
下命令。
准备就绪。请下命令。
Dude, this Eagle Warrior mess, I can't believe it.
是遵命。
Let me get this.
下命令。是的。
Good thing I can just brute force with these units.
遵命。
是的。什么？
Also maybe need to really seriously spam
什么？建筑矿工。
Favored Land.
出发。准备好了。
遵命。出发。
遵命。什么？出发。
遵命。
请出发。遵命。遵命。出发。遵命。出发。遵命。前进。准备开战。好的。准备出发。请下命令。
是的。
Are taking down buildings, it's nice.
出发攻击。
So he can run around all he likes.
攻击。
No!
遵命。
Really had to use that special on the ball here.
请下命令。是的。好的。遵命。
是的。
Uh-oh. Volcano?
出发。遵命。建筑矿工。好的。是的。开战。 出发。遵命。
什么？
准备好了
准备好。
好的，出发。遵命。
Stop that.
哦。是的，好的。
准备好了。
是的，出
Ah,
发。
this,
遵命
I don't know if that's smart. I'll do this first.
好的。
出发。是的。请下命令。什么？遵命。是出发。请下命令。遵命。准备就绪。出发。出发。遵命。
请下命令。什么
He？ should be running low on gold soon, I think. Shouldn't he?
准备好了。出发。请下遵命。
是出发。是的。好的。
Yes. That's a really... I think I made the right call in getting the bow layup, not the TC. Oops. Only have one.
是的，建筑工矿工。
建筑工，矿工。
Uh-oh. Get away from there.
出发。遵命。遵命。
是，准备遵命。
出发。是的。
出发。请下命令。准备好了。
请下命出发。伐木工，准备好了。
建筑工，
出发。什么？
请遵命。建筑工，
攻击！开战！
开战！
准备就绪。出发。是出发。请命。
I think we're kind of losing there.
遵命，请下命令。准备就绪。出发。
Wait, did I actually... Oh, I already paid the price. May as well get it then.
遵命。行。请出发。是的。是的。是出发。
是的。
什么出发？建筑工，
什么？遵命。建筑工。遵命。
遵命出发。建筑工，
是的，请出发。
These are gold miners.
建筑工。
I'll send them here. I have to start making halberdiers again.
准备好了。
是出发。建筑工。是的。
I have a lot of villagers and I only just realized.
出发。
He's running low on gold, so I think he's struggling actually.
好的，是的，好的，是的，是的。
Oh, maybe not.
是的。出发。遵命。
Gotta,
遵命。请下命令。
hard to actually measure how strong my army is because they're so small, my units.
请下命令。
Yo, that's the take shit that death animation.
准备就绪。
遵命，出发。好的。
请下命令。
建筑工。
It was so strong right there.
遵命。
遵命，出发。请下命令。是的。请下命令。
遵命。遵矿工。出发。遵命。出发。是的，请出发。遵命。
Let's make a trade route. Should have done that a while ago.
是遵命。农夫出发。遵命。攻击。遵命。出发。出发。遵命。出发。遵命。好的。出发。遵命。是的。请下命。建筑工。建筑工。
是遵命。
Aw, man.
出发。是出发。遵命。遵命。
准备好了。
Can't deal with these amazing units that he has. Where did he get all? I guess he got that gold mine.
请下命
出发，遵命出发。
是的，出发。
出发。
No more Kuafu.
什么？
Eee.
准备好了，请出发。好，遵命。是则出发。什么？建筑工。出发，遵命出发。准备好了。什么？农夫。
停下，出发。
是的，农夫，请下命令。伐木工。是。遵命。出发。
Oh my god, these Taishipla are gonna be oh, that's the incarnate version.
出发，开战。
But still, even just all he gets so many Taishipla here. You just keep making it and they last for a minute.
遵命，请出发。
是的，遵命。是的，好的，是的。
是的，
Oh, kill this thing.
遵命出发。什么？伐木工，伐木工。出发。请向遵命，出发，出发。
准备好了。
This one might be over, I guess. Really came down to goal control. I should have done a better job of securing this area, I suppose.
准备就
I
绪。
think I had the chance of doing that earlier on.
什么？出发，遵命。出发。
What do these things cost?
是的。这遵命，建筑工。请下什么？
出发。建筑工
遵。命，出发。遵命。
准备好了，遵命出发。建筑工。
是的，准备好了，请出发。遵命。遵命攻击。
I don't have any TCs. Except for this one, I guess.
准备就绪。命令。好的。
But my army costs so much gold.
准备好了，什么？是出遵命。是的。出发，遵命。请下命令，出发。
遵命。
准备好了，
出发。
遵命。
粮食工。
什么？准备好了，出发，遵命。出发。建筑工，遵命。遵命。
准备好了。伐木。
请下命令。
什么？粮食工。
是的
猎人。粮食工。下命令。
出发。请下命令。什么？伐木工。出发。出发。遵命。准备好了。遵命。出农夫。请下命令。
Uh-oh. A lot of smashers.
遵命。出发。准备好了。请下命令。请下命令。攻击。粮食工。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。粮食工。准备好了。遵命。什么？遵命。好的。
Surely he's setting up a trade route. Or he's done so already. Oh, he's there. Maybe I can stop that.
开战！是的，请攻击！开战！是前进！什么？
是的。准备好出发。
This trade route that he's got here has probably netted him a lot of gold.
什么？请下命出发，遵命。出发，遵命。
请下命令。
请下建筑工。
什么？出发。建筑工。
是的。什么？出发，遵命。出发，是。准备好，遵命。建筑工。什么？请下命令。遵命。出发，遵命。
This is definitely not a Shinong map. I think on most maps, this probably would have gone my way, but just chasing Jaguars and Titsumidl around on this map is
准备就绪。
not good. GG though. I know Tiger Cav. I don't know, I'm Shinong. And Tiger Cav isn't even that fast either. $268 favor. What could I have gotten? Baihu? But dude, he's got the hero. I guess Baihu would have been really nice here in the end. Maybe some potatoes as well. I forgot that you get I had a lot of favor with China in the end. Visible farms. I have some here. Ah, his trade route wasn't even that good in the end. Just right down here where I lost in the end. That was just so unfortunate. If I hadn't lost there. He doesn't have a trade route. I killed whatever little meager amount he had. It's this small little skirmish. I should have won that. Good game though. Yeah. Exactly. Is Shenong on a bad map? Yeah, I think Shenong is probably quite strong on more closed maps where you don't get chased around like that. Because he just had his fast units and Shenong is very, very bad at chasing those things around. I think Zeus Minotaur spam gonna be a real menace, maybe. Minotaurs was buffed last patch. And then the favor buff this patch. Is the major consensus that Aztec needs a unit nerf or not? Dude, I don't know. It's I played two games just now. Just had the big patch here. It's looking like a solid patch. I think a lot of the super oppressive Aztec stuff is definitely nerfed now. Eric BR, can you calm down? You can make your point without using these words, like removing all brain, hello? Wordle time. Wordle into Norse, holy. It's almost too much good for one day, isn't it? Good night, Boyd. GN. Oops. Alright, Wordle. We'll do Zuby. Liver. What is this word? There's an I. Maybe chink. I can't say that, can I? Oh, I can. I thought that was a bad word. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it has a bad meaning and a good meaning. What is this? Medin. Where's the word list? I don't have it right now. I'll have it for next time, okay? This one is so hard. I only have an I, 15 different letters, and all I have is an I. Hello. Tap hit. So difficult. I need some help here, guys. Help a brother out. Twade, is that a word? No. Hades gets free ballistics on classical? What? Yo, Hades Ares is gonna be disgusting then. What? Yeah, I was wondering when I saw the patch notes and I just forgot about it. That sounds disgusting if that's true. You just get Ares upgrade and then spam archers? Wow. Dude, I have no idea what the hell this word is. Okay, so A and I was right. I just don't know what's here. What can it end with? T? Maybe? No, not it. Rabbi? This one is so weird. All I've got is vowels. Really, really unlucky. Two slurs in one Wordle game. How do I do it? That's a new record. I can do better though. Just I'll try to improve, okay? God. No, still no consonants. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, we need to think. Magic? No, no. I mean, this is last attempt, so we can't even try now. We gotta get it here. Maybe X in the middle. Waxy. Maxim. Oops. Maxim. What? No! Mafia. Wait. Oh my god, I completely brain farted there. Sorry. We were never gonna get that. Mafia. Big brain fart there. Back to AOM. Oopsie. That was awful. Norse. Yeah, let's try Odin, Freya, Njord. Want to try that one out with the new Vikings upgrade and all the beautiful new Odin stuff. Hard times, Mr. Soup. Yeah, that world was more difficult than the ladder, for sure. For sure it was. And Balder. Oh yeah, you can do Balder in the end as well for the Sons of Sleipnir upgrade. Should be people playing now. Surely there is. When is Demeter time? Guys, I'm not your go-to source for Greek Demeter gameplay. I'm really not. I'll get there for sure, but like I'm just more excited to try out Odin, for example. Hate to say it. Hobbies do I have? What do I do to calm down? Play AOM. Nah, for real though. I like
Ég vil.
reading.
Skip samþykkt. Atrás.
I'm a big reader.
Sækið. Ég. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Walking.
Atrás.
I don't know if that's called a hobby.
Ég til orustu til. Já. Sækið.
Going to a
fram.
bar with my
Ég
mates.
vil. Já. Til orustu
Stuff like that.
slag. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Já.
Very
Já.
standard
Samþykkt.
stuff, you know.
Atrás. Ég vil. Til orustu slag. Til. Já. Samþykkt. Sækið fram. Já. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Já. Satrás. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Sækið. Ég vil. Já.
Já, veiðimaður, já, grjótsveinn.
Samþykkt. Já.
What type of genre do you read? I have a
Tilbúin, já.
wide taste, I would say.
Hver er samþykkt?
I like to read the classics though. Mostly. Like if I'm reading and it's just like stupid crime novel or something like that, I feel like it's a waste of time.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Sjá. Grjótsveinn. Hver er þar? Grjótsveinn. Já. Grjótsveinn. Já.
Já.
Til samþykkt. Já.
Skipan, já, veiðimaður, ég, timbursveinn.
Skip tilbúin.
Já.
Hver er þar? Satt.
Já.
Hey,
vil.
got the goat.
Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Satt. Já. Já.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil.
Hver er þar? Ég vil.
Ooh,
Samþykkt.
that's perfect.
Já.
5% extra speed is exactly what I wanted.
Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt.
Skipan, timbursveinn.
Já. Skipan.
Já. Ég vil. Já.
Hver er þar? Satt. Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Ég vil.
Hver er þar? Samþykkt. Timbursveinn.
Freya.
Skip.
Haven't gone Odin Freya in so long.
Já. Hver? Já.
Katascopos is coming over there. Need to dodge it.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Still missing one relic. Don't know where that one is. Maybe up here?
Já. Satt. Skip.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Get these goats. We'll get them back.
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil.
Hermes, he wants to do the
Skipan, já. Tilbúin.
new centaurs.
Ég vil. Timbursveinn. Já. Samþykkt. Timbursveinn.
Ég vil. Skip.
Samþykkt. Já.
Hver er það? Já.
Build your movement speed kind of neat, actually.
Ég vil.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Ég vil.
Okay, let's intercept this fella.
Ég vil.
Ah.
Já.
Já, samþykkt,
So close.
tilbúin.
Hver er þar? Ég vil. Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin.
Hver er samþykkt? Skipa satt til orðuslag. Já, ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já, satt. Samt já.
Will I be watching the FIFA World Cup? Nah, Denmark is not in it, so probably not much.
Hver þar? Satt.
Honestly, not big football. I'm not a big football fan.
Skipan?
Only when Denmark plays.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Veiðimaður. Satt.
And only when we win as well. I'm a big,
Já, ég vil.
what's it called?
Til já.
I only join mostly when we win.
Satt.
Otherwise, I don't really care.
Samþykkt. Já.
Já, ég samþykkt. Skipan. Já, ég vil.
Til já. Samþykkt.
Real shocked they didn't qualify? Yeah. Man, we have such a boring team these days.
Ég vil.
If only we played cool at least. That would be something, but
Til já.
it's the most boring defensive
Tilbúin.
football you've ever seen.
Já, ég vil. Já,
Hver er þar? Samþykkt.
tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já,
Já, ég vil. Til satt. Já.
skipan. Já, ég vil.
Hver samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Ég vil. Hver þar?
Skipan.
Já, ég vil.
Já, já, samþykkt. Ég til orðstuslag. Ég samþykkt. Ég, já, samþykkt. Já, ég samþykkt. Ráð. Ég samþykkt. Bætið fram. Ég samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Ég vil.
Wow.
Já, samþykkt. Ég
I'm such a good video gamer. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Ráð. Samþykkt. Til orðstuslag. Ég vil. Já, samþykkt.
Já. Til samþykkt.
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Til, já, ég, já, samt, já. Tilbúin. Ég, ráð. Bætið fram.
Okay, let's get you out.
Ég vil. Já, til
Til
orðstuslag.
þar. Ég vil. Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin.
Satt. Já.
Ég, já, skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hver þar? Satt.
Já, já. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Ég vil.
Ég
He's killed all the giraffes for me. What a nice guy.
Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég samþykkt. Atrás. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Til samþykkt. Satt.
Til, ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Ég, já.
Gonna get a few here. One, I think.
Já. Skipan. Til orðstuslag. Já. Ég, já. Atrás. Til, samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt.
Uh-oh. And then I lost a shit ton there.
Já. Já.
Já.
I don't know
Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
what that was.
Ég já. Tilbúin. Hver þar? Ég vil.
Já. Já.
Satt. Já.
Til samþykkt.
Ég vil. Til samþykkt. Já. Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hoplite Centaurs is a smart comp from him.
Já.
He doesn't go hippiest.
Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Means that I can't just spam cavalry for easy win.
Samþykkt.
Ég, samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Ég vil.
Skipa. Já.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúin. Skipa.
Tilbúin, satt. Já, grjótsveit.
Tilbúin. Ég
Guess we have to go up here then.
Skipa samþykkt. Grjótsveit.
Samþykkt. Já.
Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt.
Já. Ég vil. Til, ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin.
Já. Skipa.
Skip. Ég. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Til, já. Samþykkt. Já. Skipan. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Skipa. Já. Ég samþykkt.
Já.
Já. Satt.
Til, ég.
Ah.
Samþykkt. Jeg.
Ég vil.
Já.
Throwing away units a few times here.
Já.
Tilbúin. Já.
Til, samþykkt. Já.
Já, já. Skip tilbúin. Já. Já.
This is so good for me.
Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Skip hann.
Ég vil. Hver er þar?
Samþykkt. Já.
Already gone?
Já. Já. Samþykkt. Sækið fram. Já. Vil. Já.
Já, samþykkt.
Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Skip hann. Tilbúin. Já. Vil. Samþykkt. Skip hann. Já. Skip hann. Já. Samþykkt. Vil. Tilbúin. Já.
Oh, wait. Njord. I don't think it's the right decision here at all to do that, but that's why we're here, right?
Já. Ég vil. Já, aðráð. Já. Til orrustuslag.
Sækið fram. Samþykkt.
Já.
Vil.
Já. Til orrustuslag.
Samþykkt.
Oh, what's he doing?
Aðráð.
Samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Vil. Já. Tilbúin. Vil. Samþykkt. Já. Vil. Já. Skip hann. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já. Skip.
I only have 3 horses left. The idea with Vikings is you have a lot of horses and then you get the upgrade. Not like 4 horses, that's definitely not enough.
Tilbúin.
Need more great hulls also.
Skip hann.
How's the pathfinding microfield? Honestly, I haven't felt any real difference so far.
Samþykkt.
God.
Já.
Centaur.
Já. Já. Samþykkt. Vil. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já.
When you have these huge armies, it's really, really bad.
Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
I think we have to go in here. Oh my gosh, stupid Pegasus, that's so crazy.
Tilbúin. Til orrustuslag. Skip hann.
Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt.
Vil. Já. Vil.
Já.
Samþykkt. Vil.
Ég vil.
Já.
So need some Goldie here.
Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Satt. Ég vil. Til satt. Já. Ég vil.
Look at that army.
Ég vil.
Kind of crazy.
Satt. Aðráð.
Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Vil. Tilbúin.
Já. Hver er það? Já.
Frá. Samþykkt. Sækið. Já. Frá. Til orrustur. Já. Vil. Sækið.
Aðráð. Til orrustuslag.
Hver er það?
Satt. Fjósamaður. Ég vil. Fjósamaður.
You just don't win against this.
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Satt. Aðráð. Já. Til orrustuslag. Hver er það? Já.
Tilbúin. Skip. Satt.
Já. Til hver ég vil.
The damage output is too massive and I can't get to the centaurs.
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Til ég vil. Já. Satt. Já. Til satt. Skipa. Samþykkt.
Já. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Frá. Skip hann.
Timbur.
Já. Já. Til og já.
Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt.
Aðráð.
Samþykkt.
Hver er það?
Yeah, and Goldie doesn't deal damage. That's the downside to the Goldie unit, is that it doesn't deal damage. Otherwise, it's a great idea. Njord is useless here. If I had went Skadi, this probably would have maybe went alright. But yeah. If I had Skadi, I could frost his units in, then I could wall, and then I could kill the centaurs with my hearses. It's like I shouldn't force what I'm doing here because I'm making it look bad, which I don't think it necessarily is. It's just highly situational. And this was definitely not one of the situations. How to beat Mass Centaur? I should have went Frost. Frosted his entire army, walled them in, put my hearses on top of his centaurs, and then I win. Wheats, same thing. What are you saying, Eric? That's crazy. What do you think about new throwing X-Men? I think it's such a good change to it. I think it's a big buff to them. What do you think of those takes? Horrendous, Eric, as always. I don't think it's necessary to go Ares with Hades. I think even just going, Hoplites, Toxotes, Restoration. I think it's time for Hector to start putting his changes to vote on Discord. That's the worst. That's the worst take so far today, Eric. Putting vote. You want voting on the Discord. That's nuts. You want democracy for all these changes? That's terrible. Wouldn't want to play against your super strong spears. Was that all that happened to Egyptian in this patch? Was it some spearman buff? Yeah, I guess wasn't much happening to Egyptian, but there was a lot of nerfs to Aztec, to Atlantean. Why do you hate Eric? I'm sure he's a good guy. You say that, that's a YouTube comment. That's clearly a YouTube comment. Someone who is blissfully unaware of Eric BR. Only someone who is blissfully unaware of him would write that. What elo am I? I don't know. I don't know. We'll be trying out Demeter. I guess we can do Demeter now. Oh yeah, the Ra buffs were good. I think the Ra buffs were really good. Only if I want to. No, I definitely want to. We'll see the map. I want to get a win in as well. No more just trying random stuff. You're a good guy, Eric, for sure. But you also spam a lot. Yeah. Just joking. You're a great guy, of course. Demeter time or China time? Let's see. Let's see what we're presented with. Yeah, I think the Demeter buffs were really big. My prediction is that she's A or S tier. Miss Demeter. Oh, the Thor nerf was so big. That was such a big nerf. I don't think anyone's gonna play Thor on land anymore. Only on water. You're searching, Eric? That's crazy. What they nerfed on Thor? The Archaic Age Armory. They hit him where it hurts the most. So, if you want to play Thor on land, I imagine you're going to have to do like a standard Archaic Age and then eventually just get the armory upgrades in the Classical Age onwards. I don't know, I guess I'll restart Steam. Sounds weird, Eric. Frey's still bad? I think Frey is maybe good now. With the raiding cavalry buffs and the throwing axemen buff. Yeah. And the Nidhogg buff, for that matter. But yeah, I think Thor is like horrendous tier now. Absolutely horrendous. Except on water, where he's still amazing. Is Poseidon likely going to be the strongest Greek god? My prediction is it's going to be Demeter. I think those changes she got looked very, very sick. Ah, it's on you, Eric. Irico. I think maybe tomorrow we'll dive properly into Demeter. Figure out a good start for her. She's probably still very standard, actually, come to think of it. But, yeah. Midgard. Yeah. Guess people don't want to play water, because people want to try out land with all the new stuff. Can I abuse Aztec, Tezcatlipoca? Sure, why not? I mean, Tezcatlipoca is just the same, isn't he? You go fast heroic, you go Jitsu middle, you go Jaguar warriors. Oh yeah, the advanced fort change. I think that's gonna be Nuwa, How to, and then Mythic Age, your towers are gonna be absolutely insane. You now use Genongus farms? Yeah, huge change. Alright, Value of the Kings. Let's try Demeter then. What is it she's got? We want to make a village center. We want to go pan. Holy. Oh, this is actually really hard. No, I'll do it tomorrow. This is too hard now. I gotta give it a good read and then play a game versus AI before we go into Demeter. I'm gonna just spend the whole time reading if I go Demeter. Thank you, Loggy. Bless you.
是的，出发。
什么？好的。
遵命，出发。
Divine on New Demeter. That's scary.
准备好
You
了。
think he's gonna go village
遵
center?
命，出发。
是的。
什么？遵命，遵命，出发。遵命，
什么？遵命。
Oh my god, this is stupid, but whatever.
好的。
We want to go for this one first, of course, as soon as possible.
请下出发。遵命。是的，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。
什么？是的。
请下命令。
准备好了，出发。遵命。是的，出发。遵命。
Pre-queuing it.
请下命令。
什么？出发！请下命令，出发！
请下命令。
什么？猎人。遵命，猎人。准备好了。是的。
是的。准备好了，遵命，出发。什么？遵命。出发，遵命。
Oh no, I need wood.
请下命令。好的。是的。什么？请下命令。出发。是的。好的。是的。
准备好了。
请遵。是的。什么？出发。好的。
是的，出发。 出发！遵命。请下命令，出发。遵命。
How to？
出发！遵命，出发。
请下猎人。出发，遵命。出发，伐木工。
准备好了。
猎人，
请下命令。
是的。
遵猎人。
准备好了。
准备好，是的。
好了。伐木工。
是好的。
什么？遵命，出发。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。请下命令。遵命，出发。出发。
什么？下命令。准备好，是的。
Guess we'll go for this town center. Probably the best one.
准备好，遵命，出发，遵命。
是的，请下命令。遵命，出发。准备好了。
是的。什么？是的。请下命令，出发。遵命。
什么？ 建筑工，
请建筑工、伐木工。
什么？好的。是的。
请建筑工。
好的。
出发，遵命。请下命令，出发。遵命，出发。什么？是出发，遵命，出发，出发，出发，遵命。
All right, I want to see what he's up to because he's probably on a village center, but yeah, I want to know for sure.
什么？准备好了，遵命。出发，遵命。
准备好了。
准备遵命。
Can't just assume.
猎人，
准备出发。遵命。
There it is. Village center.
出发，则出发。
I think on this map, it would actually make a lot of sense to go village center somewhere else, like up here. Get the rhinos.
请下出发，准备好了。
遵命。 出发。请是的。
是的。建筑猎人。
遵命。
Oops.
请下命，出发。准备，遵命。出发，遵命。
准备好，是的。好的。
Ah, shouldn't even try when he's got the hero nearby.
什么？遵命，出发。
准备好了，遵命。是的。
什么？遵命。出发，猎人。
什么？
What are we doing? I guess we need heroic since we are Demeter.
遵命。建筑猎人准备好了。建筑猎人。
是的，准备遵命。出发。
是的。
遵命，出发，遵命。请下命，出发。什么？是的。遵命，出发，遵命。出发，遵命。
Oh, he's here?
出发，出发。是的，准备好了，请下命令。遵命。
什么？好的。 是的，
出发，遵命，出发，遵命。
Ooh, he just automatically converts here. That's so sick.
出发，遵命，出发。
是的。
遵命，伐木工。
准备好了，遵命，出发。
Ah, I can't take this fight.
遵命，出发，遵命，出发。
Greek hero's too good.
下命令，建筑工猎人。
遵命，出发！遵命，遵命，出发！遵命，出发！出发！遵命，
请下命，出发！遵命，猎人。
出发！遵命。
准备好了。
准备好。好的，是的。好的，是的。好的，是的。
出发！
I think it's still worth it what I did here, even though I lost a bit in the process.
开战！准备就绪。
Pretty sure it's well worth it.
遵命，行，遵命，前进，请下命令。行，遵命。遵命，出发，出发。遵攻击，攻击，前进，出发，遵命，出发，遵命。
出发。好的，是的。
什么？是的。
什么？遵命，出发。好，是的。
请下命令。遵命，出发。遵命，出发。
Alright, that's fine. We forced that out. He's playing so slowly, man. He's not really getting anything done.
遵命，出发。准备好了，遵命，出发。遵命。
是的，好，是的，遵命。好的，准备好了。是的，
准备好了。
遵命。好的，
请下命令，出发。
是猎人。
遵命，开战。
什么？出发。遵命，猎人。
请出发。遵命。是的。
出发，猎人。
是的。出发。
什么？准备好了。是的。 建筑工。
什么？出发！遵命。伐木工，建筑矿工。
请下命令。是的，好的。
I think we just go straight. Ah, we'll fight heroic, I think.
遵命。
For a bit. We'll get some cavalry out. And at the very least utilize that mobility.
准备好。是的，好的。
是的，出发。
准备好了。遵命。
Pretty sure Divine is not playing this well.
建筑猎人。
Demeter is new, so he's excused. But just saying, pretty sure he's macroing here.
是的，遵命，遵命。 是的，
Wow, he uses it immediately for
好了
eco
遵命
boost.
建筑工。
准备好了。遵命。
请下命令。好的，是的。
出发。出发。
Let's go back here and see if anything's up. Yeah, I mean, I'm criticizing him for not playing too well, but I haven't even used Earthwall. Such a good one here too.
什么？
是的，出发，遵命。好的。
出发。遵命。出发。遵命。出发。开。遵命。准备就
Probably
绪。
just going Mythic Age or something.
请
So
遵命
weird
出发
that he's not done anything.
是的，是的。出发。出发。遵命。请下命令就绪。开战。出发。遵命。出发。
是的，
是出发。建筑猎人。
Okay, we're on our way to Mythic, and we can use Great Flood on the village center
遵命。出发。
to great effect. Okay, we can't raid here because of the
什
hearth.
么？遵命出发。建筑矿工。
出发。好，出发。遵命。出发。准备就绪。请遵命。出发。准备遵命。好的，出发。攻击。准备就前进。请下命令。遵出发。开战。遵命。好的。攻击。准出发。遵命。出发。遵命。请向前进。攻击。
Yeah, this guy's stuck.
好的，开战。
是的。
准备好了，请下命令。发。是的，
遵命。
Oh, he's sieging me here.
出
Okay.
发。遵命。请下命出发。前进。准备遵命。攻击。好的，请下命令。准备就出发。开战。前进。好的。
Yeah, you
准备就
do
绪
have 2 villagers on farm still. It's just hidden through a technology.
攻击。好的。出开战。遵命。攻击。准备就绪。请向出发。前进。准备就开战。遵命。攻击。遵命。出发。
好的，是的，好，是的，是的，好的，是的，好的，是的。
遵命。出发。遵命。
请
Uh-oh.
下命出发。
What about those guys? What does he have? Infantry and archers. New comp from Divine here.
遵命令。好的，是的，是的，好的，是的，好的。
准备就请出发。遵命。遵命。出发。遵命。出发。遵命。请下命令。命。出发。遵攻击。好，遵前进。出发开战。是的。
是的。建筑矿工。
建筑矿工。
I don't have a big army here at all. I really need these Tiger Cabin.
好的。请下命令。准备就绪。准备就绪。
请下命令。
请下命令。建筑矿工。
准备好了。请下命令。建筑矿是的，请遵命。猎人。
准备好
I
了。
need so much more food.
建筑工。
Need some peasants
出发。猎人。
over there.
出发。遵命。出发。遵命。准备就绪。出发。遵命。遵出发。出发。遵命。出发。出发。攻击。出发。遵命。请下命令。遵命。出发。 命，
遵命。是的，好的，是的。
出发。
什么？遵命出发，遵命出发。
请下命遵命。建主公，是的，建主公，建主公。
遵命出发。
What is this healing? Oh, it's from the heroes.
遵命
From the heroes.
出发。
是的，出发。建主公，准备就绪。
遵命出发。遵命出发。
Oh, I forgot. I need.
请下命令，建主公。
下命令。
It's gonna be expensive. I really want to set up for the towers because I'm pretty sure it's giga busted.
建主公，
建主公。
是的，遵命。好的，是的。
遵命。
准备出发，遵命出发。
出发。遵命。好的。
出发。遵命。
什么？
请下命令。
是的，准备好了。
I have so many things pre-queued. More. That's crazy.
建主公。
出发。出发。
Oh, okay, the hearth is there.
是的。
Not good.
出发。
Trust me, these towers are gonna be so insane.
什么？
出发。遵命。农夫。
遵命。出发。农夫。准备好了，遵命。建主公，建主公，是出发。建主公。
是的，建主公准备好了。建主公。
遵命。
请下命令。
建主公。
农夫。建主公。
请下命令。
出发。
是建农夫。
建出发。
遵命。出发。建主公。建主公。准备好了。
请遵命。出发。建主公。建主公。是的。
请遵命。出发。建主公。
All right, let's move in. Tired of waiting. Ah, I need full pop though.
是的，遵命，出发，出发，遵命，建主公。
准备好了，请出发。
准备好了，
请下命令。
准备好了，出发，遵命，请下命令。
遵命出发，遵命出发。
Oh no, it's such a waste. The special ability there.
建主公遵命，是的。建主公什么？
This is so cringe.
建主公准备好了。伐木。建主是的，请遵命。 准备就绪。什么？建主公。
Nah.
好的。
Look at this. It's gonna be so good. Demeter OP now. I don't know if Divine messed up, but this... Oh, we didn't get to do it. This looked really underwhelming. Nah, you saw what I was about to do? Get these into towers, and then once it's a tower, I was gonna cast Forest Protection on top of it. And dude, 52 pierce damage per second? I thought it was gonna be more. 52 is a lot. What does a fortress do? 56. So one Chinese tower deals the same as a fortress. Obviously, he doesn't have advanced fortifications and he doesn't have the crossbow technology, but you can spam these towers so easily with Nuwa when you cast creation like this. And you can do sneaky little attacks where you just send one villager You just do little wall chips like here, here, here. I thought 52. I thought it was going to be more. It does have this plus 50%. It's plus 50% of base damage. And I still don't have the last iron weapon, so that's another 10%. So it's going to be like 55 damage or so per second from a building that I can make from nothing like this with creation. It's only Nuwa that can do this. Or how to, sorry. If you have how to as your minor god. Ah, it was such a good highlight if you had, would have let me do it. Once it turns into a tower, I cast Forest Creation on it, and then all my units on top of it are gonna be healing, and his units are gonna get stunned. So ridiculously strong. But, dude, Demeter, why did this look so underwhelming? It was about the same civilian units. I don't think Demeter is weak, guys. Did I notice a difference in newer economy? Kvoth, that's for you to find out. I'm not qualified to answer that question. Because I really never played Chinese, especially like in an eco way in which you do. I would always do like the cheesy mini Yeti way. So, sorry, gonna have to do your homework yourself. But no, what I was saying is, Demeter looked very underwhelming here. But I think once people figure out good builds, good strategies, and so on, I think she's gonna be good. I cannot imagine her not being good. Keto on Demeter, look out for that. That's gonna be a menace. Alright, guys, I think I'm done for the day. Tomorrow we'll be exploring Demeter a bit more. I'll make sure to look at her bonuses, figure out a good build, figure out a good strategy, so on, before we begin. Because I think just diving into her right now, where I am a bit clueless about her technologies and so on, I think it's a waste. Bye, Recon!
Taking his
So Motoba, I can never figure out what his name is. He's casting Team Game Tournament, so sending you over to him. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure. I'll stream again tomorrow, guaranteed. I need to get rid of this advertisement.